It's time for Pottsboro Cardinal football, brought to you by the Utter family of dealerships. The Pottsboro Cardinals are sponsored by your farmer's insurance agent, Alex Walston, Texoma Medical Center, Fletcher Ace Hardware, and Grayson Collin Electric. The Cardinals are also brought to you by your local Texoma Chevy dealers, North Rig Grill, Jeremy Lewis Mortgage, and Jeff's Auto Sales. The Cardinals are sponsored in part by Buffalo Wild Wings, First United Bank Pottsboro, Tanglewood Resort, Towery Insurance, and Towery Realty. And now let's head to the field for your Pottsboro Cardinals.
Welcome to Mount Vernon, Texas. It's week 3 of Pottsboro Cardinal football. We've made our way to far east Texas in beautiful Franklin County, and this is the home of Don Meredith. In fact, we're playing in Don Meredith Stadium. Went to school here, grew up here. In fact, the resources tell us he graduated second in his class. Star in football, star in basketball, involved in theater. So Don Meredith roots run deep here, if you know who that is. And
turn out the lights. The party's over. By the way, pregame show brought to you by Fletcher Ace Hardware.
Great folks doing great business in Pottsboro, Texas. Yeah, Dandy Don and Howard Cosell on Monday Night Football. And so the legacy of football runs deep here in East Texas. And Mount Vernon always has a good team. And they've had some down years in the past few, but they are still going to be a force to be reckoned with tonight.
Hey, we've got a battle of unbeatens. The game last week for Pottsboro ended up being a no contest because they didn't finish it.
Right.
That's some kind of a UIL kind of a unwritten rule that it's between the coaches. Coach Poe said, we're not counting it as a loss.
I bet you Sanger counted it as a win.
Probably. And I'm sure that Mount Pleasant, I don't think they finished their game on last Friday, and so they're 2-0.
Yeah.
They've got a brand-new coach this year at Mount Vernon. So the pregame show is underway, brought to you by your Fletcher Ace Hardware store, and it's going to be a nice night. It was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot today. The sun hasn't quite gone down, you might notice. But
rather have it hot than lightning like last week.
Last week was a mess, but it's a good setting for high school football. They've got a new turf here.
Mm-hmm.
I looked, the sign said 23-24. They did some improvements and put that turf in. So we're in a good spot and ready for this non-district showdown. There's only 2 non-district games left, and it gets serious.
That's it. So this is Pottsboro Cardinal football. It's week number 2.5 or 3, however you want to count it. I'm Bobby Hancock along with Bob Sullins. Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show continues after this break with our conversation with Coach Poe.
No matter the season, Fletcher Ace Hardware has what you need to get the job done right. From Stihl power tools like trimmers, mowers, and chainsaws to top-tier paint from Benjamin Moore or Clark & Kensington, they've got you covered. Grilling season? Fire up a feast with Traeger and Weber grills. Don't miss the Honey Hole, Fletcher's hidden gem gift shop, stocked with favorites like Tyler Candle, Pura, Row Casa Organics, and Capri Blue. And while you're there, come say hi to Ace Kitty, the real boss of the store. For expert advice and trusted brands, head to Fletcher Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
It's hot out here, but at the Utter family of dealerships, the deals are even hotter. During our summer sales event, we'll have 0% limited term financing, 0 money down, and 0 payments for up to 90 days. 000 is math that anyone would like. Visit us at Bob Utter Ford in Sherman or Blake Utter Ford in Denison. Don't let our mess fool you. We're open and ready to help you save. The Utter family of dealerships, where the deals are hot, but the payments are not.
North Rig Grill brings the flavor 7 days a week with bold bites and hometown favorites. Start with bacon-wrapped jalapenos, crispy wings, or the loaded star nachos. Craving comfort food? Daily lunch specials hit the spot with homemade meatloaf, savory enchiladas, golden fish and chips, and more. Don't miss Friday night prime rib. Choose from juicy 7-ounce to 14-ounce cuts, cooked to perfection. Sundays, all-you-can-eat catfish. Add in weekly live music, indoor and outdoor seating, and a chill atmosphere. And you've got your new favorite hangout, North Rig Grill. Open every day in Denison, just off Highway 75.
All right, Coach, the burning question for the this week is, does last Friday night's game count in the record book since we only completed one half?
No, it's not a complete game, so it doesn't. It's a no contest.
Okay, I wondered about that.
As far as we're concerned.
I was listening to WBAP this morning, and they were talking about some other teams in the Metroplex had the same question, and UIL rules aren't real clear on that situation.
No, the way we saw it, it's a canceled game.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't finish the game. Doesn't matter what the score was, with your head behind or whatever. So.
Well, I know it was a hard decision. I saw you and Coach Rogers trying to make that decision at halftime, but you made the right decision.
Well, you try to do what's best for the kids, and you know there was lightning in there. We're lucky to finish the first half.
Exactly.
Probably shouldn't have, from what I could see behind the homestands,
right.
As far as lightning was concerned. But yeah, it was just best interest of the kids, and I think we made the right decision.
I do too. As soon as y'all got on the bus, it just opened up and poured down raining. But in the midst of that rain, there was a lot of lightning.
Yes.
So good call, good decision. Hated that we couldn't come back in the second half. So let's talk about that first half a little bit. Sanger developed an effective running attack from the beginning. Jones, their starter, 15 rushes, 120 yards. Bola, the backup, 8 for 75. How are they so effective in their running game?
Well, first of all, it starts with their offensive line. They were good size. They do a great job with their schemes. I mean, they were big, strong guys, and got a good running back as well. So it was tough.
Yeah, that we observed that offensive line. It was that 4A school. They had more guys to draw from, but big kids, and they opened up some big holes. What adjustments did you make at halftime that would have played out had there been a second half?
We started there, we stopped them right at the end of the first half, defensively, and kind of changed what we were doing a little bit, just made a few adjustments that seemed like it was going to help us for sure.
That's the disappointing thing about not getting into the second half, because you guys, coaches, do such a great job making the adjustments needed. So did the hour and a half delay at the beginning of the game have an impact on your kids mentally?
I don't know if it did or not, Bobby. They're ready to play. Our kids are pretty. We let them be kids, man. We don't have meetings with them. We don't. It's pretty unstructured, and we let them listen to their music and just let them be themselves, and then try to relax, and then we'll get going when we're good. But I thought they came out and played well.
Yeah, it really did. Tonight we've made our way to Far East Texas to match up with the Mount Vernon Tigers. How have you prepared your team for tonight's game?
I mean, it's going to be a tough game. They're a good team, what we've seen on film, and much better than last year. I think they, with a new coach and probably a new attitude and a new outlook on things, the kids seem to be playing a lot harder and playing more efficiently. So it's going to be a tough ball game.
Last year we came away with a 42-13 victory, one of our biggest margins of victory. But Mount Vernon's put up 55 and 33 points in their first two games. Apparently they have a little better offense this year.
Yeah, they've got a really good running game. Very similar to what we saw last week in Sanger. Run a lot of the same stuff. They got a really good running back, and they'll use some different guys in their running back as well. But have a good offensive line and just got a good scheme for their kids.
Fantastic. Looks like the weather's going to cooperate, so we'll get a full game and see how our defense plays out against that. Coach, it's a long bus ride over. It's a long ride, period. But for a bus, does that play into the team getting focused on it's sort of that, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
We hope not. We let them relax on the bus, like I said about going back to last week, just let them be kids, man. You got to let them be who they are. And I don't think it'll have a big effect on us.
How are your kids developing this year? Every year it's like a new group, even though you've got some seniors back. How are your kids gelling together as a team?
They're starting to gel. We're still learning each other. We're still learning, as coaches, who can do what and what best fits our kids as far as scheme-wise, So that's what these pre-district games are for. But, I think our kids I can see that our kids are coming together more. So far, only a game and a half, but, been very unselfish and not worried about who gets the credit and, encouraging each other. And that's what being a team is a part of about.
Absolutely. And that's some of the unknown factors that happen off the field that really affect your play overall.
Absolutely.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight against the Tigers.
Thanks, Bobby.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with the kickoff of tonight's game of your Pottsboro Cardinals and the Mount Vernon Tigers.
Hello, I'm Susan Brown, your local banker at First United Bank Pottsboro. Like you, we love our kids and our community and know that we've been empowered to make huge impacts in the lives of those we serve. Cardinals, as you charge onto the field and hear the whistle blow, remember that you're not just playing for the game, you're playing in unity to make a difference. Go Mighty Cardinals! First United Bank, Member FDIC.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Farmers Insurance Chad Towery Agency is here for you. From home to auto and more, their team puts hometown hospitality at the forefront of everything they do. Proud to serve Pottsboro, they're dedicated to delivering the coverage you need with the personal care you deserve. For insurance that feels closer to home,
call Towery Insurance to get a quote.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks. Like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado 1500 models.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative proudly serves with these principles in mind: concern for community, education and training, along with members' economic participation. Community. As a member-owned organization, they live and work in the communities they serve. Education. Striving to provide you with insight regarding your specific needs and safety. Economic participation. Keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving their members since 1937. For more info, including Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative's High School Senior Scholarship Program, visit gcec.net. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative.
It's the other family of dealerships, Pottsboro Cardinals football broadcast, coming to you from Mount Vernon, Texas, as we take on the Tigers of Mount Vernon tonight in this Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show. We're glad you've joined us, and before we do any game time business, I want to give a shout out to our good friend, offensive coordinator Mark Towery. Mark's back in Pottsboro listening to us and watching the ball game.
Hey, Mark.
On YouTube. And Mark had a little accident last week.
Hope you feel better.
Yeah, it wasn't too little. In fact, he gave me permission to share that he and Mallory were going back to her college, dropping her off, and they had a little car accident. And Mallory came out okay with some bumps and bruises, but Mark has a broken leg. So
oh, no.
Coach Poe said he didn't want to carry him around and told him to stay home. If you see anything on the camera, give us a call, and otherwise we'll let you join us next week at homecoming. So, Mark, get better, brother. Good to hear from you today as we talked on the phone, but glad you're okay.
By the way, if you're looking at the video tonight, if you're hearing the audio, you can watch the video. Just go to the Pottsboro Cardinal YouTube channel. You can go to mix961.net. There's a link there on the right-hand side. The M and the V are upside down because we're on the visitor side.
We are.
Here at Mount Vernon at Don Meredith Stadium. You ready for the keys to the game?
Let's do it. Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show, keys to the game by Bob Sullins.
All right. Last week it was stop the running back, Reggie, what was his name? Reggie Johnson? Johnson, yeah. This week it's stop running back number 10, Dawson Witherspoon, a 5'11 senior.
Hopefully
Not Reggie Jones.
Yeah, hopefully this week goes better than last week.
But he's still good, and he is kind of the heart and soul of their offense. They have key number 2, they have a new coach. His name is Travis McClain, so we don't really know what to expect. This is his first season. He was the coach at Rivercrest, which is located in Bogota, a little town we drove through just south of Paris, between here and Paris. And he was there 2 years. Before that, though, he was an assistant at Salina for 8 seasons. They run a spread, and they kind of spread it out and run the ball a lot, so we'll see what to expect. Key number 3, avoid injury in non-district. That's the most important thing anyway.
And I think so far we've been successful at that. They may have some bumps and bruises that we don't know about, but I think for the most part they're pretty healthy.
So far this season as the head coach, Travis McClain is 2-0. Last year Pottsboro won easily, 42-13 in Pottsboro, but Mount Vernon has defeated New Diana 55-36, and last week, I'm not sure they finished the game or not, they beat Rusk 33-21. So they're 2-0, and he was named the coach in January, so after 2 years at Rivercrest.
Yep, still trying to figure out what his scheme is, but it'll be a good test for Pottsboro tonight, I believe, and following up from last week's game on the road, and then tonight coming all the way to Mount Vernon. I think it'll be a good test as we get ready for district play.
By the way, quick update on how some of the teams in our district did before this week. What is it, District 6, I think, I believe. 3A1 District 6. Palmer beat Grand Saline 45-38. They're 2-0. Pilot Point beat Callisburg 35-7. They're 2-0. A-Plus Academy beat Inspired Vision 23-8. They're 2-0. Whitesboro beat Bells. We know about Bells. They beat them 20-14. They're 2-0. Life Oak Cliff lost to North Dallas 23-12. They're 1-1. And Dallas Madison beat Molina 45-7. They're 1-1.
Gotcha. Well, it'll be interesting to see how things play out. We've got a couple more games to go before we get to district. Next week will be homecoming at Pottsboro, Texas, as we take on the Munster Hornets. They're the state championship in 2A from last year.
Yeah, and Pottsboro beat them.
Be a good test. So let's look at our starting lineups, Bob.
It's brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. They've got 49 TVs and 5 big screens. Don't forget the 5th quarter at Buffalo Wild Wings inside the Sherman Town Center after the game tonight. Might be a little late when you get back, but if you're in town and
they're open till 1 o'clock.
All right, stop on by. That's about what time we'll be getting home, by the way.
That's exactly right.
Starting on offense, let's go with the defense first. At end, it's Brody Burdett at one end, Caleb Watson at the other. The interior guys, Brock Hill and Ryan Williams. Now, they'll rotate in and out, some other guys there, too. The inside linebackers, Carson Nix and Michael Ehrman. The corners, Xavier Brady and Brooks Newberry. The strong safeties are Cole Barker and Trace Olson, and the free safety is Caden Humphreys for the most part. On offense, quarterback Humphreys, he's off to a great start. The running back is Carson Nix, but it's only been a game and a half. You know, we don't have a full second game stats either.
Yep.
I wonder if those stats count if it's a no contest. I'll have to ask Coach Poe about that. Wide receivers, Brady and Wynn, and we'll see. Garrett Doris out there, and a bunch of people.
Brody Burdett will be in on that.
Yep, a lot of people. The offensive line, which is really important, left tackle Brock Hill, he's a starter, returning from last year, 6'3", 225. The right tackle is Caleb Watson, 6'3", 200. The guards are Zach Harrison and Ashton Kemp, and the center is Bryson Wyatt. Your starting lineups brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.
So as we watch the sun set over in the west.
Yeah, hurry up.
Yeah, it's almost down. We're on the visitor side, as Bob indicated, and it's right in our eyes. So hopefully by kickoff in about 14 minutes, it'll be down below the horizon and we can see a little better.
It was 117, I think, when we got here.
Felt like it, no doubt. But it's cooling off and going to be a beautiful night for high school football with Friday night lights. We ready to take a break, Bob?
Well, let's
hang on a little bit.
Yep, let's do it.
Let's take a break right here. This is the Pottsboro Cardinals Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show. We'll be right back.
Accessing care for non-life-threatening illness or injury shouldn't be a hassle, which is why Texoma Care's Urgent Care Denison makes it easy for you. Our certified urgent care center was named the 2023 Best Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic in the Herald Democrat's annual Readers Poll, and we're open 7 days a week with recently expanded hours. Just walk in or make a reservation at TexomaCareUrgentCare.com. In an emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
On the football field, you have to cover all the possibilities. With Farmers Insurance, Agent Alex Walston can help you cover all the possibilities in life. A lifelong resident of Pottsboro and a graduate of Pottsboro High School, he can help you with auto, home, renters, life, commercial, boat, motorcycle, and ATV insurance. When you need to protect the important things in your life, contact Farmers Insurance Agent Alex Walston, 321 West FM 120.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates. Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima and Life Habits of 2021. Products are not available in every state.
The Pick 6 meal for 2 is back at Buffalo Wild Wings of Sherman. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 fountain drinks for just $19.99. Dine in only. Some restrictions apply. Pick 6 meal for 2, perfect for all the games or just hanging out. All with 1 giant screen and 45 50-plus-inch TVs, so you never miss the game. Open 11 to midnight Sunday through Wednesday and 11 to 1 Thursday through Saturday. The $19.99 Pick 6 meal for 2, only at Buffalo Wild Wings inside the Sherman Town Center.
Back in Mount Vernon, Texas, home of the Tigers in the Don Meredith Stadium. And we're glad that you've joined us. Hopefully you found your way to YouTube and found our video stream as well as audio. It's going to be a great night to watch high school football. Got a feeling a lot of you may have stayed home tonight since this is such a far place to come, and we're glad you've joined us.
By the way, we're on YouTube this year. If you go to the Pottsboro Cardinal YouTube page, if you find that, you'll find the first couple of games on there, so you'll know it's the right place. If you if you, I don't know really how the terminology for YouTube, but if you somehow like that page or, save it or something, you'll get updates on when the games are getting ready to start and that kind of stuff.
That's good to know. Sounds like it'll be user-friendly, more so than what we've had in the past, even though the past has been good. Uncle B's tonight, I think, is having a watch party. If you want to go over to Uncle B's and check out the game there and just have a good time back in Pottsboro. If you weren't able to make it to the game tonight, we do have a pretty good contingency. Pottsboro Cardinals are on the north end of the field in all white uniforms, white stripe down the pants. They're new helmets with Texas on the one side and the P, and I think they have their numbers on the left side of the helmet, but they're getting warmed up and loosened up. The tunnel is up this week. Last week, the tunnel crew could not
because
make
of the
things
weather.
happen. Yeah, so they were bummed out because they take this tunnel stuff very serious, and so those guys.
By the way, tonight's broadcast, Mix 96.1.
And great folks blessing us by helping us broadcast these games. I remember when I first got the call, hey, what do you think about this? And my first response is a great idea. Glad we could be a part of it.
Well, then you became a part of it.
We did, yeah. And
you've been here every year. I think this is our 14th year.
I think the first year or two you let me be the sideline guy, and then
I
moved up to color commentary, and Bob took a break last week from us. He was busy with other last year with other games. But Toby Flanagan, I think he's on the road.
He might be listening.
Yeah, his grandmother-in-law passed away, and they've been down there in Fort Worth at a funeral. So Toby and Christy praying for those guys. And
hey, by the way, people probably don't know this, but our little company is doing 7 high school football games tonight.
I'm glad you mentioned that. You all do cover a lot of territory, cover Southeastern games of all types, volleyball,
college,
basketball.
Yeah.
And just Mix 96.1 is a good community partner, and we're proud to be hooked up with them.
14th season. That's kind of hard to believe.
It is amazing, but I know the coaches appreciate it.
Here's how long ago that was. Justin Lawler played on the high school team.
That's right.
Now he's been a coach for, 3-4 years.
Justin graduated 2012, went to SMU, and I think, I mentioned this last week, but everything was so discombobulated last week, but 8 of our coaches are former players. 8 of our 11 coaches are former players under Coach Poe. And so,
by the way, we didn't mention this last week, but the all-time winningest coach in Texas high school history, G.A. Moore, passed away last week.
Glad you brought
all
that
the
up.
rain.
Yep.
And he coached in our area. I mean, we played games against G.A. Moore. Pilot Point is where he won a bunch of several state championships and won a lot of games. But he also coached at Sherman. He ended up coaching, I believe it was Aubrey at the end there.
Yep.
We had 2 or 3 stints at
we played
Pilot
against him
Point.
at Aubrey. I was sort of new to the area, and I was hearing the story of this guy, and I thought, wow, he's a champion.
We drove through Pilot Point to go to Sanger. They got the sign up there with all their state championships.
Yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up because we were just getting word last week as the game was supposed to be starting that G.A. Moore had passed away, and we didn't get a chance to highlight that. But, yeah, what a great man of football.
Well, most people don't know he coached at Sherman High School for a couple of years back in the 80s.
That's neat.
But he has been cast a huge shadow in high school football in North Texas for a long, long time.
No doubt. We're glad you're with us here on Mix 96.1 and Pottsboro Cardinal football. This is the Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show, and stay with us throughout the night. We'll have a lot of exciting things coming up. We'll have the electrifying play of the game at the end of the game where we pick out the play that just electrified the stands. And so that's presented by the Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative. And then we'll have the most valuable player with the Texoma Chevy dealers. Texoma Chevy dealers sponsor the player of the game, and Bob and I will figure out who we think that is. But fortunately, we're going to get a full game in tonight and see how the outcome comes here in about 2 hours.
Yeah, again, you want this to be a learning experience, but here's the thing, people don't take this into account a lot of times, I think. Winning is a learning experience.
Yes.
You get a lot more confident. Confidence is such a very important part of sports that we take for granted. And so confidence leads to successful play down the road.
Yeah,
so you don't want to go out and get hammered in 2 or 3 non-conference games because that's going to decimate your confidence.
Yeah.
But
it's a learning experience, but
it goes both ways. Confidence by the coaches and what the players can do and how they can execute the game plan, and confidence in the players, and they trust the coaches. What they're telling them is going to work.
And the preseason is just as much for the coaches as it is the players. Pottsboro's always been well known for making the adjustments needed to make, and that's what they're doing. They're putting guys
from
here
week
and
to
there.
week instead of during the game.
Yeah, just trying to figure out, okay, how are we gelling and putting things together, and so that's a great staff that can do that.
So, keep going, Noah.
The smoke is coming out of the tunnel, and here come the Pottsboro Cardinals with the Cardinal flag, the Texas flag, and the Cards flags following in, going out in front of them. The American flag follows in behind them, and Pottsboro Cardinals are ready to play football. We've got about 5 minutes to go on the clock before we get to kickoff, but the smoke flowing and billowing from the tunnel. Tunnel guys doing a great job.
I think everybody was waiting for Pottsboro to run through to get this show on the road.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? The sun's starting to go behind the tree line.
Beautiful sunset over in the west, but Troy Dyer, Cliff Dyer, Chad, all those guys with the tunnel crew, great job tonight. So waiting for the Mount Vernon Tigers to come out of their tunnel. We don't see them yet, so they're getting
their locker room is on the opposite end of the field, so they haven't.
They're coming through on the south end of the tunnel.
They haven't exited the locker room yet.
Not yet. We've
kind of delayed here.
5 minutes to go, and Pottsboro's ready for the national anthem to play. Coaches are standing around. Once they get out on the field, they don't like to stand around a whole lot. There's the horn for the Mount Vernon Tigers making their way out of the locker room in the south end of this field. It's a north-south field that the west sun, as Bob said, going down now. Finally, we can see. Mount Vernon comes in 2-0, undefeated so far, and we're not sure if they got a complete game in last week, but they had the lead, so they took the win. Pottsboro was 28-21 down at halftime last week, and Chad Rogers, coach of Sanger, met with Poe and Mark Towery at the midfield, and they decided to call it because we had some storms coming in. And boy, as soon as the kids got on the bus last week, it just poured down rain.
I don't think I couldn't have gotten wetter if I'd have jumped in a pond.
We were soaking wet by the time we got all the equipment taken down and got to Bob's car. It was a deluge of rain.
So the Tigers wear purple and white, which is you don't see that color combination a whole lot.
They've got purple smoke.
Yeah, they got purple smoke. They got the Texas flag, couple of American flags.
Yep. The tunnel crew.
Oh, they got a whole bunch. Everybody's got a flag.
lot of flags. They are indeed. In fact, this is the commemoration of 9/11 this past Thursday, and so maybe they're commemorating that. Of course, Charlie Kirk, in a very sad fashion, was passed away this week. We hated to see that, but that may be a 9/11 kind of celebration with all the American flags that Mount Vernon brought out.
Okay, we can take a break.
We'll take a break. We're in the Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show with the Pottsboro Cardinals. We'll be right back after this.
When looking for a vehicle, you don't just want anything. You want the right vehicle. The one that fits your needs and, most importantly, budget. No gimmicks, no stress, just good hometown people to do business with. That's what you'll find at Jeff's Auto Sales. Jeff Auto Sales is committed to working with you. At Jeff's Auto Sales, every vehicle's price and down payment is clearly marked on the vehicle. And be sure to ask about their cash specials. Jeff's Auto Sales with the locations in Sherman and Denison, and jeffsautosales.texas.com.
Buying that dream home may not be as hard as you think. Go to GraysonHomeLoans.com to read some of your neighbors' recent home financing success stories and see what home loan specialist Jeremy Lewis can do for you. That's GraysonHomeLoans.com. Jeremy Lewis, licensed in the state of Texas and equal housing lender.
As a good friend of mine said, Monty Walker says, it's football time in Texas right now. By the way, you know what the best news is?
What's the best news?
The sun went behind the horizon. I can see my monitor finally.
There you go. That's important. Bob does everything up here, from keeping stats to announcing to running the show from the soundboard and the TV board. So we're waiting the captains to come out for the coin flip of tonight's game. Got Xavier Brady, senior wide receiver. We've got Brock Hill, number 52. Carson Nix, running back. And then number 4, Caden Humphrey, are captains for the Cardinals.
All seniors.
Captains for Pottsboro. Number 2 is Xavier Brady.
So, again, the key players to watch tonight for Mount Vernon include their running back, Dawson Witherspoon. He's a senior. He's an outstanding running back, so we'll see a lot of him tonight.
Indeed.
And their quarterback is a senior, too, Cade George. Now, they'll spread everything out. They'll throw it a little bit, but they like to spread it out so they can run.
So they've got a lot of experience in the key positions, key roles, and we've taken that leadership.
But a new coach this year, so a new system. We'll see how that works out. They have scored a lot of points, as I mentioned, 55 and 33 in their first 2 games.
Averaging about 42 in that, and so they do have a high-powered offense. It'd be a good test for Pottsboro's defense. It was a good test last week. I wish we could have had the second half to see.
So guess who gets the ball first?
Pottsboro.
Yeah, I think they won the toss and said, we'll take it.
Yeah, no doubt. Coach Poe likes to get the ball first. That is the end of our Fletcher Ace Hardware pregame show. Thank you for joining us for that. Now we get ready to kick off for Friday Night Lights. Utter family of dealerships, great sponsors of football all around the area. But for Pottsboro Cardinals, we appreciate the Utter family of dealerships support of.
You know what? The only thing we're missing up here is air conditioning.
Yeah, we don't need it too bad right now.
By the way, you're supposed to gear up right now. That's the new term. Gear up.
Gear up.
Yeah, kickoff. Gear up. Here we go.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go, baby. Like Barry Switzer. Here we go, baby.
Getting ready to.
Have you watched any of that Cowboys Netflix
I have not.
documentary?
Yeah,
it's pretty good. It's pretty
Is
good.
it?
Yeah.
I need to check that out. I haven't yet. So, yeah, we're getting ready to kick off. Pottsboro is going to be receiving the ball
on the north
end of the field, and this will be the home loan specialist, Jeremy Malone. It's the Grayson County home loan specialist, Jeremy Lewis. And that's our kickoff sponsor every week. And usually with a high-scoring offense, we get a lot of kickoffs. In fact, it's for both teams. So thank you, Jeremy. I texted Jeremy today, tried to get him to have lunch with me, but he's too busy. So I had lunch with Dr. Kevin Matthews. Had a phenomenal visit with Dr. Matthews.
How was he?
He's doing great. He's so excited to have that middle school building done. They've got one other project underway, remodeling the old middle school that will become administrative building. So, yeah, things are going great at Pottsboro ISD.
So here we go. The kickoff man for the Tigers is Andres Diaz, a senior.
Trace Olson is the deep man for the Pottsboro Cardinals in the middle of the field. Number 6 senior, transferred in from Denison. It's a squib kick up the middle of the field. Going to be taken at the 29-yard line. Up the field to the 40, 45. Still going to the 49-yard line.
Xavier Brady.
Xavier Brady was playing the short man up, and Pottsboro must have known they were going to short kick like that. It was just a squib kick.
But he went through like 15 arm tackles.
Xavier Brady took the ball at the 29, ended at the 49, so a 20-yard kickoff return by the senior Xavier Brady.
Good field position on this first drive. The Cardinals have been really good under Coach Matt Poe, scoring on their first possession. I hope I didn't jinx him. Knock on wood.
Here we come with 2 receivers to the left and 2 wide out to the right. It's Xavier Brady and Garrett Doris, the seniors, on the far side to the right. Carson Nix to the left of Humphrey. In motion is Trace Olson from left to right. Turns upfield. Humphrey's looking deep downfield, going deep for the home run ball. It's to Xavier Brady, I believe, but it's incomplete.
That's Olson on the wheel route.
That's right. Olson was in motion, and he went downfield. So thanks, Bob, for clarification, but it just couldn't quite bring it in. Good coverage by the defense.
The safety got over there for the Tigers, which is Hunter Carroll, a junior.
Pottsboro comes back up with 2nd down and 10 now after that incomplete pass. Ball's at the 49-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Humphrey awaits a snap. There it is. Fake handoff to Nix. Humphrey keeps it himself over the left side of the line, up to the 40-yard line in Mount Vernon territory. 1st down, Cardinals.
I'm going to give Sam Alexander the credit for that block. That's an 11-yard gain.
Pottsboro's back up to the line quick. They're going to move the ball before the Mount Vernon defense can hopefully get set, and they are still jumping around. Humphrey waits a snap, looks over to the sideline now.
They've got 6 guys up there on the line of scrimmage.
Yep. 2 receivers wide to the left, 2 on the right. Humphrey now waits a snap, looking deep on the left side, going deep. He's got a man open. Trace Olson just overshot him a little bit. Incomplete pass.
Well,
had him open, Bob.
The reason they're throwing deep like this early in the ball game is Mount Vernon is playing man-to-man. They're matching up on the outside like that. Just, you got him, you got him, you got him. And they're putting 7 guys up in the box.
With that speed, Pottsboro ought to be able to take advantage of that. But another incomplete pass will bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 40-yard line in Mount Vernon territory. Pottsboro continues in their 2 sets wide, 2 right. Doris in motion from left to right. Humphrey going to be a quarterback keeper on the left side. He finds a hole around the end to the 30, 25-20, knocked out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Good run by the senior quarterback.
Hunter Carroll, the safety, came over for Mount Vernon, so spread them out and run the ball. They had them outnumbered. They had them walled off here on the near side.
Excellent blocking, and Humphrey found the seam on the corner. And
that's a 22-yard run.
Another 1st down now inside the red zone. It's at the 17-yard line. Hand off to Nix on the right side of the line. Maybe picks up a yard.
Yeah, well,
number 30.
They forgot to block him.
Nathan Worthen, senior, right there, hit him at the line. Maybe gave him a yard. Yep, they gave him a yard. So it's 2nd down and 9 to go for the Cardinals inside the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Well, there's 6 purple shirts in the box. Mm-hmm. So that means if you look back there, it's one-on-one with a free safety in the middle of the field.
Right.
They're just taking a man-to-man all over the field.
Brody Burdett and Garrett Doris on the left side. Humphrey awaits a snap, and he's looking on the right side, going to the end zone, looking for Xavier Brady. Got it, touchdown! Pottsboro! Woo! Humphrey to Xavier Brady. Xavier Brady knew right where the ball was coming. The defender had his back turned and didn't know. And Xavier, the senior wide receiver, brings it in for the touchdown.
Well, that's a chance you take if you're going to go man-to-man like that. And that was just one of those fade passes where you throw it up and let your guy out-jump everybody.
Humphrey and Xavier Brady been playing together a lot of years, and they've got that touchdown. Beautiful pass from Humphrey to Xavier Brady for the touchdown. Griffin Dyer in for the extra point. Humphrey going to be the holder. Ball's up high. Bad snap. It was high, and Humphrey's on the run to the right. Throws it out of bounds. No good on the extra point.
He tried to get it down.
He almost got it. Yeah, Griffin got up there and just could not get the foot lined up. So Pottsboro takes the early lead, 6-0 after the missed PAT. We're going to take a break and be right back.
Northrick Grill brings the flavor 7 days a week with bold bites and hometown favorites. Start with bacon-wrapped jalapenos, crispy wings, or the loaded star nachos. Craving comfort food? Daily lunch specials hit the spot with homemade meatloaf, savory enchiladas, golden fish and chips, and more. Don't miss Friday night prime rib. Choose from juicy 7-ounce to 14-ounce cuts, cooked to perfection. Sundays, all-you-can-eat catfish. Add in weekly live music, indoor and outdoor seating, and a chill atmosphere, and you've got your new favorite hangout. Northrick Grill, open every day in Denison, just off Highway 75.
A&O Auto Care of Pottsboro provides high-quality auto repair and maintenance. We're family-owned and operated with ASE-certified, factory-trained technicians and over 35 years of auto repair experience. A&O is Napa Gold certified, which provides you with a 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty. Located here in Pottsboro, call us at 903-419-2356, or you can visit our website, aoautocare.com. A&O Auto Care, where affordability meets quality service.
Grayson home loan kickoff. Griffin Dyer puts his foot into it, rolls down the left side of the field, bobbled a little bit, but finally fell on by the Mount Vernon Tiger at the 31-yard line. I believe it was number 44 for the Tigers, Callaway Sinclair, that fell on the ball, senior.
So here is your Jeff's Auto Sales scoring drive recap. 6 plays, 3 passes, 3 runs, 51 yards. The touchdown goes on an 18-yard pass from Caden Humphrey to Xavier Brady.
1 for 3 on passing, but the one that counted was the one that got him in the end zone. Mount Vernon now comes out in their purple uniforms, white helmets at the 32-yard line.
See, you look out there and see number 10. That's Dawson Witherspoon. He's not that big. He's 5'11", 185, but he is a good running back.
They've got 3 wide receivers way out to the left. Witherspoon in the back with Snap is back. Pass out to the left. Incomplete pass over the shoulder of Witherspoon.
Yeah, went in and out of his hands.
Tried to just dump it out in the flat.
That's kind of like a little screen pass to him because the wide receivers, the 3 receivers, were blocking there.
Yeah, just like a long handoff. Try to get him the ball so he can find a room to cut up field. And he had a little bit of running room if he could have brought that ball in. Pottsboro defense looks like they've got 4 men down on the defensive line.
By the way, the quarterback for Mount Vernon, Cade George, a senior.
Awaits the snap, 2 receivers to the left, handoff to Witherspoon right up the middle. He's got a hole. He's at the 50-yard line, tripped up.
Barely.
By Trace Olson, tripped him at the 50-yard line.
See,
if not, he was at the house.
Last week, Reggie Johnson was all power. That was speed.
So here we go again.
20 yards.
Coming quick. 4 men down on the defensive line. 2 receivers right. Again, handoff to Witherspoon right up the middle. Picks up a couple before Cardinals bring him down. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 8 for the Mount Vernon Tigers. Ball's at the 46-yard line.
It's kind of amazing how many plays you can get in a high school game that's 48 minutes because they go so fast.
They do. They're going fast tonight, trying to get the defense off guard. It's 9:45. The clock is rolling. First quarter here in Mount Vernon, Texas, Franklin County. 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Witherspoon in the backfield with Cade George, the quarterback. George takes the handoff. Snap, handoff to Witherspoon right up the middle. He's hit right at the line of scrimmage. And it was,
I think that was
Brody
Burdett.
Indeed. Playing off that left end.
Loss of a yard.
Made the hit, lost a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 10.5 now. Good defensive stop there. Big 3rd down for Mount Vernon. Be great if Cardinals could stop them here. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Snap is back. Fake handoff to Witherspoon. He's looking downfield. Got a man open downfield. He's got him at the 23-yard line. Got in front of the Cardinal
Brooks
defender.
Newberry.
Brooks Newberry had the defense, but he got behind the receiver, and Mount Vernon took advantage of that.
29 yards on the first completion of the night.
So it brings up a 1st down at the 20-yard line. Handoff to Witherspoon quickly up the middle. He gets down to the 15, then thrown back rudely by the Cardinals. We'll see where they spot his forward progress.
Right at the 15.
Right at the 15-yard line. Mount Vernon in the red zone. 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers. 3 receivers wide out to the right. Handoff to Witherspoon. Covers the right side of the line.
Slipped.
Picks up about 4 yards before Cardinals bring him down. Looks like Caleb Watson, 6'3", 200-pound senior, brought him down. Now they send the 3 receivers to the left side of the field. It's the wide side. Nobody to the right. Witherspoon in the backfield with Cade George. Whistle blows. See what the call is.
Maybe, was it a timeout? No?
I don't see any flags
I
on the
don't
ground.
either. The referee says illegal procedure against. Unfortunately, he's looking the other way, too.
Yeah, it's a good point. We're on the visitor side tonight just because they didn't have room for us on that side. So we'll be guessing with the referees back to us what the signals are.
That is the first penalty of the night. So it will bring up 3rd down and about 12 yards. Well, the ball's on the 12.
About 7 yards to go for the 1st down. Yeah. Got to get to the 8-yard line for the 1st down. Man in motion from left to right for the Tigers. Handoff to Witherspoon on the right side of the line.
Look at how fast he gets through there.
Humphrey wrapped him up at the 10, but he's still going inside the 5. They finally corral him just inside the 5-yard line. Humphrey hit him after he got 5 yards down the field. But
and he gets through those holes in a hurry. That's a 17-yard gain on 3rd and 12.
1st and goal to goal from the 2-yard line for the Tigers. Witherspoon up the middle. Pottsboro stops him.
Yeah, coming in from behind that time was Michael Ehrman to drag him down.
Number 18.
At about the 2.
Junior Ehrman. His dad told me to make sure we keep an eye on number 18, so we did that time. Michael made the stop right there at the end line. We are at the 1-yard line, 2nd and goal to goal for the Tigers. Big opportunity for the Cardinals to make a stop here. We'll see what happens. Tight set, 2 receivers to the right. Handoffs to Witherspoon, of course, right up the middle.
Easy.
He dances right in. Maybe somebody patted him on the shoulder, but that was about it. Touchdown for the Mount Vernon Tigers.
Cardinals could find themselves behind.
They could indeed. 6-6 on the scoreboard right now.
And let me explain, because of a bad snap, on the extra point. It was a little high.
Yep. Humphrey couldn't quite get it down before Dyer got up there to his kicking position. Let's see who we've got kicking for number 45.
Yeah, it should be 45.
It is Andres Diaz. It's blocked! Blocked! Pottsboro's running it back. 45 to 50. He's going to go all the way, Bob. Whoever it is has the ball.
Well, Brady is escorting whoever picked it up to return it all the way. And
Number
that's
6,
Olsen.
Trace Olsen. What a turnaround.
Oh, okay, so I take it back. We're not behind.
We're not behind. We're up.
Because that's 2 points.
2-point conversion on the block by the Cardinals. I didn't see who blocked it. Maybe somebody at home was watching it and could tell us who that was. We'll take a break. It's Pottsboro 8, Tigers 6. We'll be right back.
Tired of your car adventures ending at the repair shop? Shift gears and keep the adventure going with a brand new Kia from Bob Utter Kia in Sherman.
Are we there yet?
Yes, and for less.
Get 1.9% financing on the Kia Sportage, the Sorento, and the Kia Niro. Vehicles so reliable, even your GPS gets confused. Kia has best-in-class 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Adventure and savings are calling.
At Bob Utter Kia in Sherman.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative proudly serves with these principles in mind. Concern for community, education and training, along with members' economic participation. Community. As a member-owned organization, they live and work in the communities they serve. Education. Striving to provide you with insight regarding your specific needs and safety. Economic participation. Keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving their members since 1937. For more info, including Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative's High School Senior Scholarship Program, visit gcec.net. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative.
Grayson Home Loans kickoff by the Tigers. They're kicking off, and it's a squib kick down the middle of the field taken by the Cardinals. Middleman, number 3, Garrett Doris, brings the ball up from about the 33 up to the 41-yard line. And so, Bob, let's do a little recap there. It was a blocked extra point. The blocker was Trace Olsen, we've learned, and it was Trace Olsen that ran it back about 90 yards for the 2-point conversion.
Okay, your Jeff's Auto Sales scoring drive recap. Mount Vernon goes 68 yards and 9 plays. Dawson Witherspoon on the 2-yard run. Then the extra point return made it 8-6, a 2-point play for the Cardinals.
That's an enter. The kicking game, special teams playing a role tonight. 2 receivers left, 2 right for the Cardinals. Humphrey takes a snap, handoff to Nix, right up the middle of the field. Got a hole past the 45-yard line.
He got decleated by Ryder Bowers, the senior defensive player for the Tigers.
Found the hole, picked up about 5 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals. 6:35 on the first quarter clock. Humphrey huddles up with his team. They clap the hand, come to the line. 2 receivers far side right, 2 here to the left. Everybody holding their positions. Nix to the right of Humphrey. Humphrey's going to keep it up the right side of the line. Looking for a first down. Going to be close, but maybe a little.
Oh, they didn't give him a very good spot, I didn't think.
It looks like the guy in the middle of the. Yeah, they're moving the chains, though. They were right on it. So first down for the Pottsboro Cardinals. Humphrey with the quarterback keeper, about a 5-yard pickup, and that's about all he needed for that first down.
Pottsboro's had success running the ball so far in the first quarter.
Humphrey's waiting the snap. Here, Mount Vernon's got about 6 guys right in the box, and they're going to look downfield. They've got Brody Burdett here on the left side, but it's incomplete. Good defense by number 24, Vavi. Help me, Bob. Verduzco.
Yeah, he got back at the last second. It looked like Burdett was open.
He did.
Pass was slightly underthrown.
Humphrey
and he just put a hand out there and knocked it away at the last second.
Humphrey put a little too much arch on it, didn't quite get there fast enough, or he might have had that completion for another first down. As it is, it's 2nd down and 10 for the Cardinals.
And, you know, Coach Poe would probably tell you, you got to win that ball. You got to go up and win that battle.
Indeed. Humphrey barking out some instructions that he got from the sideline.
2nd down and 10.
A lot of purple jerseys up on the line. Humphrey's rolling back, looking to the left side again, looking for Garrett Duras, and he's caught the ball as he usually does.
Man, he had a guy all over him defensively. Bryson Fountain was all over him, and he still made the catch. What a great play.
Garrett Doris is a sure-handed receiver. If it's in his area, he's going to get it. He missed one in the first week that was right in his hands, which was highly untypical of Garrett.
That goes for 17 yards.
Great catch there, 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line for the Cardinals. Going from north to south. 3 receivers to the right this time, one all by himself on the left. Nix is to the left of Humphrey. Takes a snap. It's a quarterback keeper over the left side of the line. Humphrey gets through the line and then is caught by the ankle by number 45. Number 45 for the Andres Diaz.
Gain of about 4 yards for Humphreys. He's run the ball 4 times for 42 yards.
Gets in there quick, doesn't he? Would have had some more there if that young man Diaz hadn't caught him by the ankle.
Yeah.
So 2 receivers right, 2 to the left here on the short side of the field. Humphreys crouched for the snap, takes it, handoff to Nix. Right up the middle of the field, got a hole, good blocking by the middle of that offensive line. Going to bring up 3rd down, but he picks up about 3 or 4. 3rd down and 4 for the Cardinals.
It should be closer to 2 or 3. That was about 4 yards.
We'll say 3. It looks like about 3.
Yep.
3rd and 2, the announcer says, so we'll go with that. Pottsboro Cardinals in their usual set, 2 right, 2 left. It's going to be a keeper by Humphrey right up the middle, trying to get that 1st down yardage.
That's pretty close. We'll see where
right at the line.
Spot is.
They're moving the chains already, so it was right on it. So twice Humphrey has gotten the 1st down right at the stick. Pottsboro's having a good move on this one. 1st down and 10. They are at the 21-yard line. 4:06 to go on the first quarter clock. 2 receivers right, 2 left, but they are very tight in on the line, Bob. A little different look for the Cardinals.
Yep, tight formation.
Well, they switch it up a little bit, but they're still tight. They're stacked, actually. Tight formation, stacked wide receivers on both sides. Now Olsen in motion from left to right. Takes the handoff from Humphrey, round the right end, down inside the 10, inside the 5, knocked out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
There's a flag. It's going to be an illegal block, I believe, on Xavier Brady. He pats his chest. So that's on me.
Good play right there.
I think he got him in the back. He didn't need to either. That's what that whole tight formation was about. Get the defense all in here and close, and then let Olsen use his speed to get to the outside.
It was a pitch. I said handoff, but it was a pitch to Olsen by Humphrey, a well-executed pitch. And Humphrey, man, Olsen, once he gets his speed going, it's going to be hard to catch him.
They called it holding.
Anyway.
It's going to be from the spot of the foul, so the net loss is only going to be about 4 yards.
So instead of being at the 4-yard line, they're going to spot the ball at the 26 for the Cardinals. Going to be 1st down and about 15 or 16 yards to go. But good play there, Mark Towery. I know you were proud of that set and execution, but we'll get it back next time.
Look how much green grass there is over here to the left side of the formation.
Humphrey's looking that way. Nothing there. He tucks the ball, runs over the right side, inside the 20, 15, 10. Finally bulldog down at the 6-yard line.
He got 18 yards. It didn't look like there was much running room there. He just broke 2 or 3 tackles, kept going, high-stepped a guy.
Nathan Worthen for the Tigers was the one that finally brought him down inside the 10-yard line. Ball's placed at the 7, 1st and goal from the 7-yard line for the Cardinals.
This is kind of amazing. We're down to 3:18 to go in the first. This is just the 3rd possession of the game.
Yeah. So we've got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
1st and goal.
Xavier Brady all by himself to the right, looking to the left side. Got a man,
Doris
at the 5-yard line. Gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Pottsboro. Woo!
He just showed his strength. He caught it short of the goal line and just powered his way into the end zone.
And he had a man on him again. I tell you what, Garrett's amazing with his hands. I tell you, if the ball's anywhere near him, he's going to catch that ball. Pottsboro takes the lead now, 14-6.
Well, no, they were ahead. Remember the 2-point conversion.
That got you. They take a little bigger lead then, 14-6, and we're going to try and see if we can get this extra point set down good. Kick is up. It's low, but it is good. Pottsboro takes the early lead now, 15-6. 3:01 to go in the first quarter. We'll be right back.
No matter the season, Fletcher Ace Hardware has what you need to get the job done right. From Stihl power tools like trimmers, mowers, and chainsaws to top-tier paint from Benjamin Moore or Clark & Kensington, they've got you covered. Grilling season? Fire up a feast with Traeger and Weber grills. Don't miss the Honey Hole, Fletcher's hidden gem gift shop, stocked with favorites like Tyler Candle, Pura, Ro Casa Organics, and Capri Blue. And while you're there, come say hi to Ace Kitty, the real boss of the store. For expert advice and trusted brands, head to Fletcher Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
The Pick 6 meal for 2 is back at Buffalo Wild Wings of Sherman. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 fountain drinks for just $19.99. Dine in only. Some restrictions apply. Pick 6 meal for 2, perfect for all the games or just hanging out. All with 1 giant screen and 45 50-plus-inch TVs, so you never miss the game. Open 11 to midnight Sunday through Wednesday and 11 to 1 Thursday through Saturday. The $19.99 Pick 6 meal for 2, only at Buffalo Wild Wings inside the Sherman Town Center.
We're back in Mount Vernon, Texas. It's the Grayson Home Loans specialist Jeremy Lewis kickoff for the Cardinals after scoring that touchdown to Garrett Doris on the pass and then getting the extra point. Here's the kickoff by Dyer. Rolls it on the ground right up the middle. Mount Vernon falls on it at the 38-yard line. Yeah, that squib kick can be difficult at times. It's number 8 for the Bryson Fountain.
Here's your Jeff's Auto Sales scoring drive recap. Cardinals go 59 yards in 9 plays, mostly on the ground, but the touchdown came through the air as Garrett Doris caught the 7-yard pass, caught it short of the goal line and powered his way in for the second touchdown pass of the night for Caden Humphreys. He's now 3 of 6 passing, but he's got 2 touchdowns.
Garrett Doris is a fighter. He's a little guy, but he's bulked up over the summer. Until he's been in the weight room, but if the ball's in his area, he's going to catch it. 2 receivers to the left for the Tigers, 1 to the right. Handoff fake to the running back up the middle. Pass is complete over the left side. It was Wesley. Tell me that name, Bob. Salinas, that's it, Salinas.
Yeah.
Too close to the paper. Wesley Salinas on the catch. Picked up about 9 yards, 2nd and 1. Witherspoon up the middle. Got about 6 yards already down to the 45. Inside the 45-yard line.
He's so fast.
He's
already had 8 carries. He's got 51 yards. Dawson Witherspoon.
Mark it at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10 for Mount Vernon.
Wow.
1 receiver wide right, 2 to the left. Fake handoff to Witherspoon, looking deep downfield on the left side. Man trips up over the Pottsboro Cardinal feet. I don't think they're going to call anything. Incidental contact.
It was almost interference on the receiver.
He was behind him.
I'm trying to see. I think that was Newberry over there on defense, Brooks Newberry. He was in good position, and then he got hit right in the back as he was reaching for the ball.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 after that incomplete pass by the Tigers. They're up to the line, but they're all looking to the sideline, getting a play call from the coaches. Pottsboro's waiting the snap to come. Got 4 men on the front line. Witherspoon takes the handoff, coming to the right side of the line.
Great job on defense.
Good job on the defense. Let's see who.
That was Cole Barker, a junior who stepped in.
Sure
he
did.
got in position. He got contained, and then he dove and grabbed Witherspoon around the ankles, held him to a 2-yard gain.
Cole's playing that outside edge and outside linebacker position, came in just in time to bring Witherspoon down after only a 2-yard gain.
Witherspoon at this pace is going to have 40 carries.
3rd down for the Tigers. 8 yards to go for a 1st down. Handoff to Witherspoon. He's got room over the left side of the line inside the 35. Pottsboro finally gets him down. It's going to be close to a 1st down, but just short. 4th down and 2 for the Tigers.
They're going to go.
Going for it on 4th down. Ball is placed at the 33-yard line.
They got to get to the 31.
4th and 1, they're saying. 2 receivers to the right. Tight end set. Handoff to Witherspoon, of course, right up the middle. He's got a hole.
Easy.
He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Yeah, you can't just arm tackle him, can you, Bob?
Well, he just gets through the hole so fast.
Yeah. Got to put a shoulder pad on that guy, get in front of him, but like you.
Well, that's easy to say.
They're opening up good holes, and he's hitting the holes quick, and down the field before you can do anything. Tigers have 12 points. They're lining up for the extra point kick. So they're not going to go for 2 and try to tighten it up any. They're just going to say, let's see if we can get an extra point. Pottsboro jumps, and they're offsides. See if this kick's any good. Kick's good. That'll nullify the penalty. And that makes it 15 to 13. Cardinals lead the Tigers with 1:08 to go. We'll keep it right here for a minute. And they're talking things over. They still haven't solidified that point. They haven't put
Well, I guess they could take half the distance and try to go for 2. They're just going to take the 1 point.
Yeah, isn't that where you say don't take points off the board?
Well, they say that, but teams do it all the time.
Absolutely. So teams have come off the field, but they haven't put that point on the board yet. Still says 15 to 12, but it should be 15 to 13 eventually.
By the way, this game has kind of been all offense, Bobby. 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. The difference in the game is a blocked extra point by Pottsboro that Trace Olson returned all the way for 2 points.
Yep, sure is. That's going to play big at the end of this game.
Let me give our Jeff scoring drive recap real quick. It didn't take Mount Vernon long. They went, we had this up, 61 yards in 6 plays. And it was Witherspoon from 34 yards out on a 4th down and 1. Everybody was squeezed up there, close, and when he broke through, it was all over.
Yeah, no stopping him there.
Nobody's going to catch him.
Yeah, I wonder what his
40 is.
Speed. Yeah,
it's a lot. It's fast.
It's fast. He's quick through the hole and fast downfield. So here we got back at our Grayson Home Loan kickoff with Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist, right across from the elementary school. If you're looking to buy a home, check with the professional, Jeremy Lewis, for your home loan help. It's an onside kick, basically, and it's taken by Pottsboro on the very front line. It's Cole Barker.
He had to reach up before the wave of tacklers got to him.
Good hands by the junior Barker. Brought it down and gives Pottsboro their next possession at the 46-yard lines where they're marking it. Still on Pottsboro's end of the field, but good field position for the Cardinals. Both of these teams are choosing to go with the squib kick or the onside kick.
That was more of a true onside.
It really was, yep. Thought they might catch the Cardinals off guard, but Barker did a great job hands on that.
I mean, he got it just in time.
Sure did. Cardinals set with 2 receivers on the far side, 2 on the close side on the narrow side of the field. Humphrey waits a snap, takes its quarterback keeper over the left side of the line.
Ooh, he's
hit hard.
Right in the hole. Ryder Bowers hit him in the hole and pushed him back. Gain of maybe 1.
Indeed, and Humphrey's a little slow to get up. They're readjusting his pads.
As my uncle used to say, his copperostic. He said, how's your copperostic all the time? And then he'd laugh.
So they did give him a yard. His ball's placed at the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 9 for the Cardinals. Score is 15 to 13. We're inside a half a minute in this first quarter. Tight set defense by the Tigers. They've got about 8 men in the box. Pitch out, fake pitch, and it's a fake pitch, and then a catch from Xavier Brady on the left side. Wide open, down inside the 40, the 20, 35, 30. It was a fake pitch by Humphrey to the far side of the field.
It fooled him.
It fooled me. I thought he'd pitched it, and Brady was wide open over here on the field. Good call by the offensive coordinators that are here, and Mark Towery, I know, is proud to see that play.
Goes for 25 yards.
Gives Pottsboro the first down. We're going to go to the end of the first quarter. Pottsboro leads 15 to 13 over Mount Vernon. We'll be right back after this.
Towery Realty, the Pottsboro real estate experts you've been looking for. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling your current one, their team is ready to help you get the best deal. With local expertise and a commitment to making the process smooth and stress-free. Towery Realty is here to guide you every step of the way. Visit www.toweryrealty.com today and see why so many trust Towery Realty, where finding your perfect place starts.
Accessing care for non-life-threatening illness or injury shouldn't be a hassle, which is why Texoma Care's Urgent Care Denison makes it easy for you. Our certified urgent care center was named the 2023 Best Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic in the Herald Democrat's annual Readers Poll. And we're open 7 days a week with recently expanded hours. Just walk in or make a reservation at TexomaCareUrgentCare.com. In an emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
Back in Mount Vernon, Texas, the beginning of the second quarter, Pottsboro leads 15-13 on an exciting offensive display so far tonight by both teams.
You know what the big question is? Can either team stop the other one?
Yep.
So far, nobody has. There's been 4 possessions and 4 touchdowns.
Who's got the ball last will be the deciding factor at this rate. So Pottsboro's back at it. They are first down and 10. And they've got the ball on the 28-yard line
of Mount Vernon.
Vernon. 3 receivers to the right. Everybody looks over to the sideline, getting the extra little call. Humphrey barks it out to the offensive line. 1 receiver to the far side over there all by himself. Short side of the field. Snap is back. Humphrey's going to keep it himself. Going over the left end. Gets the turn inside the 20. Down to the 15 and steps out of bounds. Knew he had the first down, so let's move the chains and set up another set of downs.
You know, that didn't look like much. That's 14 yards.
Exactly. It was a quarterback keeper all the way. They blocked it down and got that edge open.
Well, actually, the lead blocker is Carson Nix, the running back. You got an extra blocker out there.
We're inside the Texoma Medical Center red zone, inside the 15-yard line. They place it at the 14, first and 10 for the Cardinals. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for the Pottsboro Cardinals. Humphrey's looking to the sideline, getting a little extra feedback. Snap is back. He's going to keep it and run it right up the middle. Picks up about 3 or 4 yards on that run, down to close to the 10-yard line.
Going to spot it at the 11. 81 yards on 9 carries for Pottsboro's quarterback, Caden Humphrey.
Gutierrez on the stop for the Tigers. Pottsboro's back to their normal set of 2 receivers right, 2 left. Nix in the backfield with Humphrey. Humphrey awaits the snap, takes it, handoff to Nix. Goes to the left, then cuts back to the right side, trying to find the hole, but nothing there.
Got nothing.
Whole wall of purple people eaters there.
The big guys up front said, you get nothing and you'll like it. It was the last man up, Nathan Worthen, a senior on the stop.
Little guy, but
so third down and long here.
Worthen's been in on a lot of stops right here at the Cardinals. Third down and about 7 yards to go.
And we're in the red zone, so everybody's squeezed in tight again.
Yep. Man in motion from left to right. Looks like Garrett Doris. Humphrey's looking downfield for a man open. Got him. Looks like he might have gotten interfered with. Did they throw a flag? Nope. Guess he got enough ball that they didn't call that over the shoulder.
He kind of went through the man, the defensive player there, Bryson Fountain.
Right.
And so now it's going to be 4th and long.
Brady
and here
Wynn.
comes the extra point, the place kick team to try for a field goal, looks like.
Brady Wynn was the intended receiver there, and they're going to bring out the field goal unit. And see, ball's being placed at the kicking tee is placed at the 18-yard line. So it's going to be a 28-yard attempt by the senior, Griffin Dyer. I believe this is the first field goal attempt of the year in week number 3. Ball is down. Kick is up. Looks good. And it is good by Griffin Dyer. Field goal for the Cardinals. Pottsboro goes up 18-13, 10:42 in the second quarter. We'll be right back.
Northrick Grill brings the flavor 7 days a week with bold bites and hometown favorites. Start with bacon-wrapped jalapenos, crispy wings, or the loaded star nachos. Craving comfort food? Daily lunch specials hit the spot with homemade meatloaf, savory enchiladas, golden fish and chips, and more. Don't miss Friday night prime rib. Choose from juicy 7-ounce to 14-ounce cuts, cooked to perfection. Sundays, all-you-can-eat catfish. Add in weekly live music, indoor and outdoor seating, and a chill atmosphere. And you've got your new favorite hangout, Northrick Grill. Open every day in Denison, just off Highway 75.
A&O Auto Care of Pottsboro provides high-quality auto repair and maintenance. We're family-owned and operated with ASE-certified, factory-trained technicians and over 35 years of auto repair experience. A&O is Napa Gold certified, which provides you with a 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty. Located here in Pottsboro, call us at 903-419-2356, or you can visit our website, AOAutoCare.com. A&O Auto Care, where affordability meets quality service.
Grayson Home Loans kickoff, getting prepared by Griffin Dyer to boot the ball downfield to the Tigers. It's a roller again. We'll call that a squib kick to the second row, and Tigers take it and try to run it, but get nowhere picked it up at the 40 and stopped at the 40.
Still pretty good field position. Here's your Jeff's Auto Sales scoring drive recap. Well, that we talked about, nobody could stop anybody. That counts as a stop in a game like this. 28-yard field goal by Griffin Dyer, 7 plays, 53 yards. And they tried to run it a couple of times, and then on the third down play, I think it was a little questionable whether there was interference. Didn't get the call.
So Pottsboro has the lead, 18-13. Special teams having a little effect tonight with the field goal and then the blocked extra point that gave Pottsboro 2 extra points.
Well, that's the difference in the game.
It is. And so, I think that's a big part of the pre-district is trying out a field goal here.
You got to stop Mount Vernon.
There you go. They've got 3 receivers to the right, none to the left, and it's Witherspoon handoff up the middle. Pottsboro does a good job stopping him. Still picks up about 3 yards before they finally bring him down, but that's a good stop by the defensive line.
Well, he's got 10 carries for 84 yards.
Going to make it 2nd down and 6 for the Tigers.
Well, I take that back.
Place the ball at the 44.
That is incorrect. He's got 12 carries for 99 yards.
That sounds like it. 2nd down and 6. Tigers, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, way out here all by himself. Fake to Witherspoon, pass out into the flat. He's hit hard by a Cardinal. Quickly, it's Humphrey that makes the individual stop
it's
right
still
there.
a 5-yard gain, though.
Quick pass out to the sort of the flat, up about 4 or 5 yards. So that's going to bring up 3rd down, still a little short. They've got to get to the midfield line for the 1st down.
3 for 5 passing for Cade George, the senior quarterback.
Ball's at the 48-yard line. Handoff to Witherspoon up the middle. Got the 1st down.
And more.
Spinning and juking and jiving. They finally bring him down inside the 40, right at the 40-yard lines where they mark it. So about a
12 yards.
12-yard pickup by Witherspoon right there. They hit him pretty quick, but he kept turning and spinning and picked up another 10 yards after the hit.
Yeah, he is definitely so quick through that hole.
1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Cardinal territory now. Got 2 wide receivers to the far side of our field, to the right. Oh, got a man offside for the Tigers.
Jumped early.
I know
the count was 3. He went on 2.
Titus Gable. We hate to call those guys' name. Only time we call the offensive lines when they mess up, but that was Titus Gable. A little anxious on that.
Well, the Cardinals' defense needs some help. I mean, they've had a tough time stopping Witherspoon. I mean, I said he's now 12 for 111 yards. That's almost 10 yards a carry. It's just under about 9 yards a carry.
Tacks on 5 yards after the penalty on the Tigers. Makes it 1st down and 15 from the 45-yard line. Pottsboro Cardinals 4 men down, 3 men in the backfield, and 3 deep back. Witherspoon over the right side of the line at the 45, gets up to the 40. He's got room inside the 30.
Juked somebody, went right by one of the defenders and picked up the 1st down.
Not only speed, but got a little maneuverability there. And
24 more yards.
Picked up about 8 of those after he juked one of the Pottsboro Cardinals out. 1 receiver to the far side of the field from us, 2 to the left. Witherspoon on the right side of handoff to Witherspoon again up the middle. He's got a hole inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. It's going to be another 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 15.
Well, it's pretty easy when you can just hand it off.
We're inside
to one guy. I mean, the line's doing
There it goes again. Handoff already up the middle, hole, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a penalty flag. I believe Witherspoon was taunting after he went into the end zone.
He now has 156 yards, and we've got 8.5 minutes to go in the 1st half.
Wow.
He's on pace to go for like 450.
Yeah. Got a penalty flag we're dealing with. They'll probably attach it to the kickoff, but it looked like it was a taunting by Witherspoon, sort of put the ball in one of the Cardinals' face.
No matter what happens on the extra point, Mount Vernon's going to be ahead for the first time in the game.
19-18 at this point. 8:21 to go in the 2nd quarter.
By the way, all 3 touchdowns, runs by Witherspoon.
He's the man of the night, no doubt. Pottsboro's going to have to figure out a way to stop these big-time running backs had a little difficulty last week in Sanger in that first half of the game that we got to play, and now in the first half of this game, Witherspoon's having his way. Offensive line is certainly opening up some holes. We want to give those guys some credit.
I think they may be going for 2. What are they doing?
Referees were talking to Poe about that penalty, and
now they're going to kick it. The extra point man is Victor Paca.
Lined up, waiting for the snap. Snap is down, kick is up, and it's good. And so Tigers tack on another point to their lead. It's 20-18, 8:24 to go. We'll take a break right here, Bob, and we'll be right back after this.
When looking for a vehicle, you don't just want anything, you want the right vehicle. The one that fits your needs and, most importantly, budget. No gimmicks, no stress, just good hometown people to do business with. That's what you'll find at Jeff's Auto Sales. Jeff Auto Sales is committed to working with you. At Jeff's Auto Sales, every vehicle's price and down payment is clearly marked on the vehicle. And be sure to ask about their cash specials. Jeff's Auto Sales with the locations in Sherman and Denison and jeffsautosalestexas.com.
Buying that dream home may not be as hard as you think. Go to GraysonHomeLoans.com to read some of your neighbors' recent home financing success stories and see what home loan specialist Jeremy Lewis can do for you. That's GraysonHomeLoans.com. Jeremy Lewis, licensed in the state of Texas, an equal housing lender.
Back in Mount Vernon, Texas, Franklin County. Pottsboro just lost their lead. They've had it the whole game till now. It's 20-18, Mount Vernon Tigers. This is the Grayson Home Loans.
I don't know what happened to the penalty.
Yeah,
they didn't enforce it on anything.
I didn't see any wave off. The kick is high to the right side of the field.
Whoa,
one of the Mount Vernon players hits it.
That's a free ball.
It sure is a free ball.
One of the Mount Vernon players didn't go after it. The Pottsboro player, it looked like he signaled for a fair catch, but you got to catch it.
Yeah.
Pottsboro came up with it, I think. They did, somehow, some way.
That was fortunate right there because the ball hit the ground, and there was a Mount Vernon purple jersey right there.
And he wasn't really trying to get the ball.
No, it hit his shin. It looked like he kicked it down the field, and if he had fallen on it, Pottsboro would have lost that. That's sort of a mental mistake on the Cardinals' part that you don't usually see.
Jeff's Auto Sales scoring drive recap, 6 plays, 60 yards. Dawson Witherspoon, 15-yard run for his 4th touchdown of the game. Make it 20-18. By the way, I think he carried all 6 times on that drive. He's now up to 156 yards rushing in the ball game.
He's the horse. Put the saddle on him and ride him.
He hadn't been out of the game yet.
Going to carry the team. So Pottsboro takes the ball, 1st and 10. They're at the 36-yard line. 36-yard line for the Cardinals on their end of the field. Looks like the Mount Vernon coach is talking to the referees. Something about that kickoff return he wasn't happy about, apparently.
Well, I don't know what they ruled. I mean, it was a fair catch signal. You can make a fair catch on the kickoff.
Uh-huh. Yes, you can.
But
you do have to field it. You have to catch it.
And if you don't, it's a free ball.
Right. So the coach for Mount Vernon doesn't look happy, but he's talking to the referees, trying to get some – still trying to get some clarification. Coach Poe called his team over to the sideline so they can talk strategy while they get this all figured out. Referee comes over to break up the Pottsboro huddle.
So what are we doing? Are we kicking off again?
Wow.
Well, I don't know. Mount Vernon's team is huddling up way down on the other end of the field.
They're down on their own 40-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage was the 30. The ref is now the referee is explaining to Coach Poe. I guess they're going to re-kick. Maybe there is a rule. If the ref blew his whistle early inadvertently, it's called an inadvertent whistle. It's a dead play. You got to replay it.
I'll be darned. Well, that will give a chance.
Well, I'm not saying I know for sure that's what it was, but that could be one explanation.
Sounds good. So we'll say the Grayson Home Loans kickoff again.
He gets double duty here.
Yeah, Jeremy Lewis, home loan specialist, right across from the elementary school, and Jeremy's on the board for the school district and has been for several years, so he's helped guide the ship through the building process, and Jeremy Lewis is a good community supporter for Pottsboro, Texas. Kickoff, again, high kick over to the right side. It's a fair catch this time. and it looked like that was Humphrey.
So it's almost the same thing, but instead of the 30, it's about the 33.
I'm going to take that back. I believe it was Garrett Doris made the catch.
But Pottsboro finds themselves behind. The reason they're trailing in this game is they scored a touchdown in their first 3 possessions, but they had to kick a field goal last time down. That's why they're trailing. Mount Vernon scored 4 touchdowns on their 4 possessions. Each team has had 4 possessions.
So Pottsboro has 2 touchdowns, is that right?
No, 3.
Well, they had a field goal and then the 2-point conversion.
I'm okay, 2.
So, yeah, 2 touchdowns and then those.
And so Mount Vernon's had 3. There's only been.
So tight set for the Cardinals.
There's only been 3 possessions each. I'm sorry.
First down at the 31-yard line. 3 receivers in tight on the right side, 1 in tight on the left side. So we'll see. Humphrey's probably going to keep it right up the middle. Nothing there. They capture him. He gets loose from the first tackler, maybe gets a yard, but not much doing right there, Bob.
Nope.
Little extracurricular activity. Hear the whistles blowing. Second down and 9. Humphrey does get a yard on that. Just didn't have the hole that time.
You know, Pottsboro had a lot of success running the ball early. They haven't had as much here in the second quarter.
Right.
Adjustments. We talk about the Pottsboro adjustments. Maybe Mount Vernon's made some adjustments too.
Right on. 3 receivers to the right.
Well, they are definitely daring Pottsboro to throw the ball.
Yep, split out wide. 1 receiver left. Humphrey takes the ball, rolls to the right, looking deep downfield. Had a man open, but looks like the ball might have been intercepted, but hit the ground.
Overthrown.
Overthrew. Garrett Doris was the intended receiver. Just out of his reach, and fortunately not picked off by the back defensive defender.
Well, Mount Vernon's been playing tight man-to-man. That means they walk right up in your face on the line. That time they dropped off a little bit.
3rd down and 9. Big 3rd down for the Cardinals. Keep it rolling. Ball's at the 32-yard line. 5 men on the defensive line. Humphrey looking to the left side. Got a man caught at the 40-yard line.
That's going to be short.
Going to be just short.
Probably go for it.
Bringing up a 4th down. They gave him the...
Oh, they gave it to him. Okay.
The announcer didn't see it. He said, oh, they gave him a 1st down.
That's what I would say, too.
Yep, I don't think he agreed with that call, but it's placed at the 41-yard line. So
that's Olson's first catch, as I have it.
Fortunately, 1st down for the Cardinals at the 41-yard line. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Nix to the left side of Humphrey. 7 men in the box for the handoff to Nix over the left side.
Just tripped up at the last second. I think that was number 30, Nathan Worthen, that reached an arm out and tripped him up.
We've called his number a bunch of times tonight. He's been right there in the middle of that defensive line.
And there was some green grass in front of Nix.
Nix hasn't had a lot of opportunities to break open tonight.
4 for 13, 4 carries, 13 yards.
2nd and 7 for the Cardinals. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Let's see. Nix rolls back, looking over the middle of the field. Got Xavier Brady at the 47-yard line in Tiger territory. 1st down, Cardinals. Good play right there. Quick pass over the middle from the senior Humphrey to the senior Brady. 1st down, chains are moving. We're now into Tiger territory.
Brady's had 3 catches for 52 yards, including a touchdown.
47-yard line. He's been sort of quiet in those 3 catches. Didn't realize he had that many yards. Senior is creating some opportunities, and now we've got him out to the right here. 2 receivers right, 1's in motion from right to left. Humphrey's going to take it over the right side of the line, up past the 45. Got open in the 30, down to the 25, steps out at the 24-yard line. Humphrey was dead to rights. Boy, they had him stopped.
Well, the defense thought they had him stopped, too. They stopped.
Yep.
He goes over 100 yards with that 23-yard carry.
Coach Hamilton out cheering on his blockers. He was particularly hollering at number 70, Zach Harrison, saying, you did a good job, son. Way to open up that hole. But Humphrey did a lot of that on his own. Good extra running by the senior quarterback. 1st down and 10, deep inside Tiger territory. Handoff to Nix over the right side, picking up 3-4 yards before they finally stop it. Actually, they said Brody Burdett in the game
Yeah, it was Burdett.
Now Nix is running back on the field, but that was Burdett on that carry.
His first rushing attempt.
So Pottsboro will have 2nd down and 7. Ball's placed at the 22-yard line. 2 receivers on the wide side to the left, 2 to the short side on the right. Nix back in the backfield with Humphrey. Snaps back. Humphrey's looking downfield over the middle. Got Brady again right in the middle of the field inside the 10. Taken down at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal to go for the Cardinals. Seniors hooking up again. Xavier Brady and Humphrey.
Well, the Cardinals have kind of changed their strategy. You know, they were throwing it deep down the sidelines.
Out wide.
They've run kind of post patterns, little slants to the inside, and got some there's no linebackers back there to throw over.
We're in the wild card formation. 3 men in the backfield, Humphrey to the left, and 2 running backs to his right that will do some blocking duty for him. Takes it right up the middle. Gets inside the 5-yard line.
Good play by Jesus Gutierrez, a senior. He shed his blocker and grabbed him and dragged him down at the 3. It looked like there was some room there to run.
Picked up about 3 yards on that run up the middle. We're going to stay with the wild card formation. We've got Humphrey to the left, then Nix, then Brody Burdett to the right. Side by side in the backfield. 1 receiver left, 1 receiver right. Humphrey going to keep it again right up the middle. Not a whole lot there. Maybe got a yard. See where they spot the ball. So we're inside the Texoma Medical Center red zone, inside the 5-yard line. So this is going to be a big 3rd down and goal from the 3-yard line still.
Well, this is not field goal territory. So they got 2 downs to get these 3 yards.
Right. Yeah, they want a touchdown here, being down 20-18, 3:45 to go on the clock until we get to halftime. So here we go. We got back to the regular offensive set. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Nix is in the backfield. Humphrey's barking out some directions. Waiting the snap. 2 seconds on the play clock. Got it back. Looking to pass over the middle. Touchdown, Pottsboro! Woo!
Olsen.
Trace Olsen on his first catch of the night, maybe?
Second
catch of the night. First touchdown for him. For the senior transferred into Pottsboro. Good execution on that play. 3
Again,
yards.
A slant.
Right slant right
over
in the
middle.
Found him open.
By the way, 3 touchdowns. All passes. 3 touchdown passes by Caden Humphrey.
24-20, awaiting the extra point attempt by Dyer. Ball is down, kick is up, it's flat, but it is good. Pottsboro takes the lead, 25-20, 3:23 to go in the first half. We'll be right back.
Tired of your car adventures ending at the repair shop? Shift gears and keep the adventure going with a brand new Kia from Bob Butter Kia in Sherman.
Are we there yet?
Yes, and for less.
Get 1.9% financing on the Kia Sportage, the Sorento, and the Kia Niro. Vehicles so reliable, even your GPS gets confused. Kia has best-in-class 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Adventure and savings are calling.
At Bob Butter Kia in Sherman.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative proudly serves with these principles in mind. Concern for community, education and training, along with members' economic participation. Community. As a member-owned organization, they live and work in the communities they serve. Education. Striving to provide you with insight regarding your specific needs and safety. Economic participation. Keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving their members since 1937. For more info, including Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative's High School Senior Scholarship Program, visit gcec.net. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative.
Grayson Home Loans kickoff. Specialist Jeremy Lewis. Pottsboro will be kicking off this time from the south end to the north end to the Tigers. Dyer runs up to the ball, gives it that's an onside kick, really. Oh, a good attempt by the Pottsboro Cardinals. Brady Wynn.
Went out of bounds.
Made a diving attempt to keep it from going out of bounds. Wasn't quite able to get there.
So, depends on where it went out of bounds. Where are they going to say it? About the 46?
That's where he is right now, yep. 46-yard line on the Tigers' end of the field. You got the scoring drive recap for us, Bob?
Yep, brought to you by Jeff's Auto Sales. 69 yards, 11 plays, 3-yard touchdown pass to Trace Olson from Caden Humphrey, his third touchdown pass of the game. So they did walk off 5 yards on the end of that.
Puts the ball in Cardinal territory at the 48-yard line for the Tigers. 3:23 to go in the first half. Stay with us for the Farmers Insurance agent, Alex Walston halftime show. We'll go over some statistics, talk about the first half, and then we'll have the Pottsboro High School Spotlight, sponsored by the North Rig Grill, a new sponsor for us this year. And you'll want to hear our guest tonight that we'll interview. As it is right now, Tigers take the ball at the Pottsboro 48-yard line. Snap is high. It's back. Can the Cardinals get to it? No. Quarterback
Cade George.
Cade George gets to the ball, but he lost a bunch of yards before he finally got to it.
What are they going to say? He fell on it back at the 37. That is a loss of 15.
Big play right there for the Cardinals with 3 minutes and counting on the first half. We'll have a 2-minute timeout this year, as we've learned. So we'll get that opportunity to stop the clock. But Tigers take it second down and a long way to go after that high snap. Snap is back. Witherspoon takes the handoff right up the middle. Good defense by the Cardinals.
Still picked up about
4 or 5 yards. Yeah. Looks like it was Olson on the stop. Slung him down to the ground. Stay with us at halftime. We'll be talking to Mayor Tom Cece. He took over the mayor's position after we lost our beloved Frank Boudra, and find out Tom's background and how things are going with the city of Pottsboro.
So this is going to bring up third down and about 20.
Yep. From inside the 40-yard line. It's going to be a quarterback keeper over the right side.
That's a different quarterback.
Sure is. Inside, gets up near the midfield line. Pottsboro finally brings him down.
I think that was a run by Wesley Salinas.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that 13?
13.
Yeah.
Good catch.
So that is the 2-minute timeout. We'll take a break and be right back. It's Mix 96.1 at Pottsboro Cardinal football.
Tired of your car adventures ending at the repair shop? Shift gears and keep the adventure going with a brand new Kia from Bob Kia in Sherman.
Are we there yet?
Yes, and for less.
Get 1.9% financing on the Kia Sportage, the Sorrento, and the Kia Niro. Vehicles so reliable, even your GPS gets confused. Kia has best-in-class 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Adventure and savings are calling
at Bob Kia in Sherman.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative proudly serves with these principles in mind: concern for community, education and training, along with members' economic participation. Community. As a member-owned organization, they live and work in the communities they serve. Education. Striving to provide you with insight regarding your specific needs and safety. Economic participation. Keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving their members since 1937. For more info, including Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative's High School Senior Scholarship Program, visit gcec.net. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative.
It's the Blake Utter family of dealerships, Pottsboro Cardinal football, one of our primary sponsors all year. Blake Utter, Bob Utter sponsoring Pottsboro and as well as other schools. We appreciate their support. Fourth down and about 14 to go for the Tigers. They're at the 48-yard line.
It looks like a punt formation. We haven't seen a punt yet in the game.
I believe it's Trace Olson is our back man. Waits the punt. Punt, right-footed punter. Good, deep punt inside the 15 and rolls in the end zone, fortunately.
Wow, 52-yard punt, but a net of 32 yards. So Pottsboro has 3 timeouts left, Bobby, and they've got plenty of time.
Indeed, they do. And fortunately, that ball was just about to die at the 1-yard line. Took one last hop and got in the end zone before the lone Tiger down there could stop it.
He outkicked his coverage.
He did indeed. That was a good. I saw him in the warm-ups. He looked like he had a pretty good leg, but boy, that was a really good kick. Olson didn't even try to go back and field that one. It was way over his head. So Pottsboro takes the ball with 1:52 to go till halftime. It's at the 20-yard line.
You know, that's a dying art in high school football. That's
really
the first punt we've seen tonight.
Yep. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Ball spotted right in the middle of the field at the 20-yard line. Humphrey looks over to the sideline, getting some final direction.
Hey, the defense got to stop thanks to that high snap from center.
Right. Pass out to the flat. It's a bubble screen to Xavier Brady at the 22, up to the 30-yard line, knocked out at about the 33 or 34. Referee runs up to the 33-yard line, so it's going to be a first down. 1:47 to go in the first half. Pottsboro on the move.
That's now 5 catches for 81 yards and a touchdown for Xavier.
First down and 10 from the 33 for the Cardinals. Still man-to-man defense by the Tigers. They're lined up on.
The crowd's kind of quiet.
You're right about that. Waiting for something to happen here, and let's see if we can make it happen. Brady waits the snap. He's looking to the left side this time. Found that zip in the middle.
Good catch.
That Doris Brady?
No.
Nope. Who is that? Number 8.
Landon Nix. He's the 4th receiver over there, and he got his first catch of the ball game, picked up 11.
Very good. Another quick first down for the Cardinals. They're on the move with a minute and a half to go.
Don't forget about me, Landon said.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Ball's right in the middle of the field. Got plenty of room to work with either side. Rolling back again, looking deep on the left side of the field. Looks like he caught it.
Doris.
Garrett Doris, hands man.
Inside Mount Vernon territory, gain of 16 more.
At the 40-yard line, Tiger territory. Place the ball on the far hash mark from us. Referee says wind the clock, 1:10 to go, first half. 1st and 10 from the 40, Tiger territory. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Humphreys looking deep on to Xavier Brady. He's got an open stop. Oh, just overshot him a little bit. Incomplete pass. Had Brady right there. Just overshot him a little bit.
He dove for it. Might have got a fingernail on
it. I think so. They had it set up, Coach Towery. Just didn't quite make it in. It was close. I know Mark's home wishing he was here.
I hope he didn't hurt his injured leg jumping up and down.
Jumping out of that easy chair. Whew, that was a good play. They executed right, just missed it by a few inches. So that brings up 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line, Tiger territory. 2 receivers tight together. It's going to be a keeper, this time by Humphrey over the right side. He's trying to find the edge, makes it to the 35, inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line.
Picked up 6, and that saves a timeout.
Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 to go from the 34-yard line. Pottsboro is going to try to eat up the clock. 53 seconds to go to get to the end zone. Looking to the sideline a little bit, getting some direction. Now they all spread out, get to their positions. 2 to the wide side of the field. 1 man in the slot on the right. Olsen by himself out here. Humphrey's going to keep it right up the middle. Nothing. Going to lose a couple of yards. They read that one, knew it was coming. Humphrey's getting up a little slow. Might have fallen on the ball and knocked the air out of him. He's up.
I think timeout taken with 35. The clock's still running. It ran like 3 extra seconds after the whistle sounded.
Sure did. Stopped at 34 seconds finally.
It was about 37 when the whistle blew.
So it's going to be 4th down and about 6 yards to go for the Cardinals. Ball now spotted at the 36-yard line after that 2-yard loss. Humphrey trying to run it up the middle. Tigers played the defense just right for that one.
So there's 2 goals here. You want to score, but you also don't want to leave any time.
Right. So you got a chance to get a first down. Maybe run that slant pass over the middle to Xavier Brady. They've had some success with that.
It's going to be 4th and about 6 coming up.
So we'll see what they come up with. Coach Poe down on the field giving some direction to this offense. 34 seconds to go. Stay with us at halftime for the Alex Walston Farmers Insurance Agent halftime show. Bob will be giving statistics as only he can do, and we'll be talking about how the Cardinals did. This has been an exciting game in this first half, 25-20. Pottsboro up, but that 5 points it came in a little unique way.
Remember, Mount Vernon will get the ball to start the second half.
Indeed. Here we go, 4th down. Got about 6 yards to go for the first down. Ball's at the 36-yard line. Tigers put 2 men back this time, trying to have the safety valve.
They get 2 safeties deep.
Yep. 3 receivers for the Cardinals to the left. Right in close together. Xavier Brady by himself here on the right side. Xavier's trying to get open. Humphrey's trying to find an open room. Nothing to see downfield. He runs the ball up the field, knows where the first down marker is, and
close.
He gets it. They gave it to him.
Timeout
by the Cardinals. They marked the ball at the 28-yard line. So, yep, that's a first down.
He got it by 1 yard.
He knew right where he had to get. It was a definite pass play, and it fell apart really quickly. They put pressure on Humphrey, and so Humphrey said, I just got to get this first down, and that he did with 23 seconds to go in the first half.
So just one timeout remaining for Pottsboro.
First down and 10. Ball is at the 29-yard line, 28.5.
I think that's right. They're not updating the timeouts on the scoreboard.
Are they not?
It doesn't look like it. Oh, now they did. Okay. I think they took 2 off that time to get caught up. But the situation is like this. The Cardinals have a first down and 10 at the 27-yard line of Mount Vernon. This drive started at the 20, Bobby, with 1:52 to go.
Sure did. Good.
They moved it down to about the 29 is where they spot it. So you've got one timeout left, so you can probably get 4 plays in here if you hurry, especially if you get out of bounds.
One observation, you probably know this. Has Pottsboro had a penalty tonight?
Yeah, they've had 2.
Okay.
1 holding and then a 5-yard penalty.
They had the out-of-bounds kick. That counted as a penalty.
That was one of them.
So that's not too bad, though, for the Cardinals.
No, that's great.
So here we go. First down now from the 28.5-yard line for the Cardinals. They've got 2 receivers on the short side of the field, to the left, 2 to the right.
Throw
Xavier
deep.
Brady's here on the right. He's looking to the left side, though, looking downfield. Got a man, but he couldn't quite bring it in. Well covered by the Tigers.
Olsen, I think, the intended receiver. There was a lot of contact there, but they let it go. Incidental. But a good try.
Yep, it was indeed Olsen. Got him in the glasses. And so, this stopped the clock with 16 to go. Plenty of plays to go. Second down and 10. So they've got a few shots at it here.
What you can't take is, well, you do have 1 timeout left, but if you don't get out of bounds or catch it in the middle of the field,
right,
you got to call that timeout.
All right, they've got everybody in tight this time, tight set. 2 receivers right, 2 left, but they're in tight to the line of scrimmage next to the right side of Humphrey. Snap is back. Humphrey's rolling straight back. Finds Nix out in the flat at the 33-yard line. Gets inside the 30, back to maybe the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think the pass was tipped a little bit.
Timeout Pottsboro, their last timeout with 8 seconds to go. We'll probably have one last play. We'll see what Coach Poe dials up.
No timeouts remaining either.
Yep. With 8 seconds, they might not have time to call that timeout, so this will be probably it for the first half. Stay with us, though, at halftime.
But they don't have any left.
Alex Walston, Farmer Insurance Agent, halftime show. Alex Walston grew up in Pottsboro, went to Pottsboro, and still in Pottsboro, doing great business in our community.
So you've got it at the 29, and that's a long throw to the end zone.
It is.
So if you run, I don't know what the field goal range for Tyler Griffin Dyer is, but he made a 28-yarder earlier in the game.
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably have to get another 10 yards, but you'd have to get out of bounds.
Yeah. I think you go for the end zone. Olsen on one side.
Mount Vernon knows it.
Yeah.
All their defensive backs are dropping back.
Olsen on one side, Brady on the other side. Get Garris Doris down the middle. Just Hail Mary time maybe. Humphrey rolling straight back, looking down deep. Finds Xavier, who steps out of bounds at the 19-yard line. 3 seconds to go.
That's what I was thinking.
Good execution.
So the defense is going to be dropping back because they want to prevent the touchdown.
We're going for field goal, Bob.
Yeah, get one in there and
there you go.
Set up the field goal.
I think that's
exactly
great.
What I was thinking.
Yeah, I think gives Griffin Dyer the chance to have some kick time under the pressure of a game. He's got his tee spotted at the 26-yard line, so it's going to be a 36-yard field goal, well within Griffin's ability to hit.
Well, the one he made from 28 was plenty long enough.
Exactly. So
36-yard field goal.
Humphrey, the holder, puts the ball down. Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked, Bob, right in the middle of the line. Right in the middle of the line.
And that's going to be the first half.
That's it. Looked like number 9, Scott Segala blocked that punt right in the middle of the line. So we've got a halftime score of 25-20. Pottsboro's up, but it's a good game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with the Alex Walston halftime show.
On the football field, you have to cover all the possibilities. With Farmers Insurance, Agent Alex Walston can help you cover all the possibilities in life. the lifelong resident of Pottsboro and a graduate of Pottsboro High School. He can help you with auto, home, renters, life, commercial, boat, motorcycle, and ATV insurance. When you need to protect the important things in your life, contact Farmers Insurance Agent Alex Walston, 321 West FM 120.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates. Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima and Life Habits of 2021. Products are not available in every state.
It's hot out here, but at the Utter family of dealerships, the deals are even hotter. During our summer sales event, we'll have 0% limited term financing, 0 money down, and 0 payments for up to 90 days. 000 is math that anyone would like. Visit us at Bob Utter Ford in Sherman
Or Blake Utter Ford in Denison. Don't let our mess fool you. We're open and ready to help you save.
The Utter family of dealerships, where the deals are hot, but the payments are not.
Tanglewood Resort invites you to come have a blast or just relax at their new renovated resort on beautiful Lake Texoma. Enjoy fine dining from new menus in their 2 different restaurants. Check out live music every weekend on the all-new outdoor tiki stage. Play trivia on Tuesdays or karaoke on Thursdays. While you're there, take a dip in one of their 3 sparkling pools. There's fun times for everyone at Tanglewood Resort. Book your getaway today at tanglewoodresort.com.
It's halftime in Mount Vernon, Texas. Your Pottsboro Cardinals lead the Tigers 25-20, and it's been an exciting game, Bob, on a lot of different fronts. Special teams activity, good defense, good offense, good running back for the Tigers, Witherspoon. You'll tell us in a minute how many yards he's got on the night. So,
well, you've got to count. Mount Vernon's got to count that as a victory. Pottsboro lots of times goes down and scores. They got the ball with 1:52 to go and 3 timeouts, and the field goal. They did get the field goal attempt, but it was blocked.
Yep.
Okay, here's how the first half went. Offense, offense, offense. The only 2 total stops of the game came on the last 2 possessions of the first half. Before that, it was all offense, as Pottsboro, as they always do, get the ball first, and Caden Humphrey completed an 18-yard touchdown pass to Xavier Brady to cap it a 51-yard drive to make it 6-0. That time it was a bad snap. But then right down the other way goes Mount Vernon, 9 plays, 68 yards. Dawson Witherspoon with the first of his 3 touchdowns, but the extra point was blocked and returned. Who was it that returned it?
Olsen.
Yeah, it was Olsen. Olsen that returned it.
He blocked it and returned it.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. So the 2 points on that return made it 8-6 Pottsboro, and then the Cardinals got the ball in the ensuing kickoff and went 59 yards in 9 plays. Another touchdown pass, this time from Caden Humphrey to Garrett Doris, who powered his way. He caught it short of the goal line and powered it in for a 7-yard touchdown catch. But here comes, that made it 15-6. Witherspoon scored again on a 34-yard touchdown run on 4th and short. That made it 15-13 at the end of the first quarter. The Cardinals got down there. They tried to run it inside the 20-yard line, inside the red zone. They couldn't really get much traction running, so they settled for a field goal by Griffin Dyer of 28 yards. That made it 18-13. But then Witherspoon again, I think he carried all 6 plays to go 60 yards, scored on a 15-yard run. Mount Vernon took their only lead of the game. Pottsboro then drove down, scored with 3:23 to go on a 3-yard pass from Humphrey to Trace Olsen, 69 yards in 11 plays, and both teams had it once after that, didn't score, so it's 25-20 right now. A lot of offense here at halftime.
Yeah, exciting game. A lot of special things happening with field goals and blocked extra points and returned extra points. So a good game going on right here.
Well, let's look at the stats real quick. I'll try to add these up as we go.
All right.
But let me add this up real quick, okay?
We're in the Farmers Insurance Agent halftime show, and just highlighting what happened first half. In just a minute, we're going to have a conversation with Tom Cece, our new mayor of Pottsboro. So hang with us.
So Pottsboro had 140 yards rushing and 169 yards passing for 309.
That's a lot of offense.
That's pretty impressive, and it's pretty balanced too. Now, Mount Vernon was not balanced like that. They had 42 yards passing, and Dawson Witherspoon, who scored all 3 touchdowns, had 159 yards on 17 carries. In fact, Bobby, of the 24 plays, Mount Vernon had. He carried it 17 times, so almost 80% of the time. And so they ended up with 194 total yards. But, look, it's a close game.
Good game. Good game.
Close game.
Exciting.
Pottsboro outgained them a lot, but it's a close game. And the individuals, I mentioned Witherspoon with 17 carries for 159 yards. Let's hope he tires out. Caden Humphrey threw 20 passes in the first half. He was 13 of 20 for 169 yards and 3 touchdowns. And Pottsboro started having a lot of success when they started working the middle of the field.
Exactly.
In the second quarter. The leading rusher was Humphrey with 16 carries for 118 yards in the first half. So there you go. Leading receiver was Xavier Brady with 6 catches for 92. Garrett Doris had 3 for 40, and Trace Olson had 2 for 12 at halftime. Pottsboro with the lead, but Mount Vernon gets the ball first, so we'll see what happens.
Spotlight on Pottsboro is coming up, sponsored by North Rig Grill. We'll be talking to the new mayor, Tom Cece. Born in California, got to Pottsboro as quick as he could, and now he is our mayor. So we'll take a break right here, be back with our conversation with Mayor Tom Cece.
North Rig Grill brings the flavor 7 days a week with bold bites and hometown favorites. Start with bacon-wrapped jalapenos, crispy wings, or the loaded star nachos. Craving comfort food? Daily lunch specials hit the spot with homemade meatloaf, savory enchiladas, golden fish and chips, and more. Don't miss Friday night prime rib. Choose from juicy 7-ounce to 14-ounce cuts, cooked to perfection. Sundays, all-you-can-eat catfish. Add in weekly live music, indoor and outdoor seating, and a chill atmosphere. And you've got your new favorite hangout. North Rig Grill, open every day in Denison, just off Highway 75.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks. Like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado 1500 models.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative proudly serves with these principles in mind: concern for community, education and training, along with members' economic participation. Community. As a member-owned organization, they live and work in the communities they serve. Education. Striving to provide you with insight regarding your specific needs and safety. Economic participation, keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving their members since 1937. For more info, including Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative's High School Senior Scholarship Program, visit gcec.net. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative.
Hello, I'm Susan Brown, your local banker at First United Bank Pottsboro. Like you, we love our kids and our community, and know that we've been empowered to make huge impacts in the lives of those we serve. Cardinals, as you charge onto the field and hear the whistle blow, remember that you're not just playing for the game, you're playing in unity to make a difference. Go Mighty Cardinals. First United Bank, member FDIC.
A&O Auto Care of Pottsboro provides high-quality auto repair and maintenance. We're family-owned and operated with ASE-certified, factory-trained technicians and over 35 years of auto repair experience. A&O is Napa Gold certified, which provides you with a 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty. Located here in Pottsboro, call us at 903-419-2356, or you can visit our website, aoautocare.com. A&O Auto Care, where affordability meets quality service.
Welcome to Spotlight on Pottsboro. It's an opportunity for us to meet people that are doing great things in our community. Tonight, we have the special honor of visiting with our mayor of Pottsboro. It's Tom Cece. Tom, thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, this is Tom Cece, and I'm glad to be here and really excited about our city.
That's great. Tom, let's learn a little bit about you. You're a new mayor after having a mayor for 20 years. You're new to the position. Tell us a little bit about you. Where are you from, and how did you ultimately get to Pottsboro?
Well, when I was a child, I was born in California, and I lived there until I was 12 years old. And my parents, my mom married a gentleman that was related to some people here in Pottsboro. So we took a vacation and we got to come out and see Pottsboro, and they decided to buy some land and the next year we built a house in Pottsboro, and I started my freshman year here in Pottsboro, Texas.
Pottsboro High School. What year did you graduate, Tom?
I graduated in '83 and started in '79.
Well, as an outsider looking in, I'd say that was a pretty good move from California to Pottsboro, Texas.
It was big for me. It was a big change, but I love this town, and it really is home for me.
That's awesome. You're a part in the construction industry. You have a business called CC Bates. You and Scott Bates have that company together. Tell me, how did you and Scott meet and get teamed up, and how did all that come about?
Well, originally my stepdad was a builder, so that's where I grew up in the trade. Mm-hmm. And I worked through high school with him, doing projects in the summer, and that's how I made extra money. Uh-huh. And then I started his business with him, and we did a lot of work around Pottsboro, and it just got to be where I couldn't make enough money with my dad, so I started my own business in my 20s. Wow. And eventually hired him back, and he helped me, and then that business grew for several years, and I met Scott actually building houses here up by the high school. Mm-hmm. And we became friends, and about a year later started CC Bates.
What year was that, Tom?
That was April of '99 when we started CC Bates.
Wow. So 26 years you guys have been working together.
26.
Seems to be a pretty good combination, a good marriage between you and Scott. Y'all juke and jive. What is your role in the company overall?
Well, being part owner, we both have a different role. Scott, he takes care of our customers in the office, over bidding and doing selections, and I do the production side. So I'm out in the field taking care of anything that happens outside the office.
Gotcha. What is your own specialty? Y'all do custom homes, track homes?
Yeah, we mainly are a custom builder, and we do some development. We've done 2 developments now in Pottsboro, and but that's custom homes is our main focus.
How's business these days with the economy and with the new president? How is things going right now?
Our business is doing really well right now because we focus on a higher end product, and those folks they can afford to build a house. Mm-hmm. I know the interest rates are higher, so it kind of makes it more difficult for a middle class mm-hmm. to lower class to afford a home right now. But that's why we focus on a higher end product.
Right. Bottom line is you're all doing well. Things are popping. It seems like we're in Tom's office with this interview, and people are moving and going and doing things, and that's exciting to know we've got a really good business right here in the heart of Pottsboro, Texas. Well, let's transition a little bit. Tom, you've taken on a new role a little over a year ago. Our beloved and longtime mayor, Frank Boudra, good friend of mine, passed away. We hated to see him go, but he served Pottsboro faithfully for over, 35 years totally. But how did you were selected to fill the unexpired term of Mayor Frank Boudra. How does that happen? How did you just raise your hand and say, hey, I'll volunteer, or how did you get in that position?
Well, never thinking that I would be in that position. And Frank was a great mayor for sure, and there's some, big footsteps I got to follow.
Right.
They kind of put out, they wanted to elect or appoint a mayor for the ending of the term. So there was a list of guys that were on the list, and I got some phone calls from some citizens, and they asked me if I would put my name in, and I looked at the list, and and I always think of Pottsboro being, we need to have good publicity and be fair and everything out in public. Mm-hmm. And I just thought that I could do that, and that's what happened. So
once you put your name in the hat, the city council voted on that position from there?
Yeah, we were interviewed at a council meeting there was 10 applicants, wow. And then it went to executive session, and then they appointed me as mayor.
Gotcha.
That night.
Well, we had an election this past May, and you were up for the actual election, and nobody ran against you, and I think that says something positive about your leadership, that people think, well, he's doing a pretty good job. Nobody stepped up to try and unseat you from that position.
Yeah, I went in with an open mind, and I wanted to make sure that I gave everybody a fair chance of how I viewed the city council and our city manager and people that work for the city, and really we had the library that was being affected, and I did a lot of research and worked with the library and the city manager, and really basically we got that to final solution. Good. And I think we're positive. I think everything's looking good, and
well, I've heard nothing but good since you've been in the position, so I think you're a good selection, and I'm proud that you're our mayor now.
Well, thank you.
We're going to take a break right here, and we're visiting with Tom Cece, mayor of Pottsboro, and we'll take a break and be right back after this message.
Northrick Grill brings the flavor 7 days a week with bold bites and hometown favorites. Start with bacon-wrapped jalapenos, crispy wings, or the loaded star nachos. Craving comfort food? Daily lunch specials hit the spot with homemade meatloaf, savory enchiladas, golden fish and chips, and more. Don't miss Friday night prime rib. Choose from juicy 7-ounce to 14-ounce cuts, cooked to perfection. Sundays, all-you-can-eat catfish. Add in weekly live music, indoor and outdoor seating, and a chill atmosphere, and you've got your new favorite hangout. Northrick Grill, open every day in Denison, just off Highway 75.
We're back with Spotlight on Pottsboro, visiting with Tom Cece, the new mayor of Pottsboro, Texas. Been in the position for about a year now, but he's still new after having one mayor serve for 20 some odd years. But Tom, as you've been in this role of mayor, what has surprised you about mayor, what the mayor does, who the mayor is? What's been the big surprise?
Well, basically, there's a lot of hats to fill. I'm, making meetings with Chamber of Commerce and, morning talks at the library, and probably how we're moving our city forward with our finances is probably the biggest thing, that is the biggest challenge. We was left in the rears from prior councils, and we're just having to move forward and get these products done. I mean, the projects. Yep. And
it's a lot that goes on.
It's a lot.
In the city.
There's a lot that
a lot of people don't even know about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Pottsboro is a city manager, city council-led kind of government. So what is the role of mayor? What have you discovered to be the mayor's main job in that role?
I'm the face of Pottsboro.
That's good.
Candace does all the personnel.
Candace is our city manager.
Our city manager. That's her role. She puts the budgets together. She does all the stuff at the city hall, but I go and basically hug the babies.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good way to put that. You're the cheerleader for the town.
I'm the cheerleader, and I make these meetings and try to get with the county and there's a metropolitan board that we're working on roadways throughout Grayson County. So my role is really out there. Outside of the city, trying to do stuff and bringing stuff to the city.
Bringing it back, yeah. You're the promoter, and
it.
So, I think you're good at that since you've been around for so long. Since you've been in this role of mayor, what are 3 or 4 things that you say, man, this is really positive, that people don't even know this is going on, but these are positive things that are happening that people should know about? Have you discovered anything like that?
The biggest thing is getting our water under control. We've got wells that are not producing water, so we buy all our water from Denison, and that's probably the biggest thing that we've got working right now. So we want to be independent. We're finding ways of doing that. We own a lot of surface water on Texoma, and we're in the process of getting that done. We went and hired a firm to be the city lawyer. So we've got some legal advice, and we're going to push that forward.
Water is becoming the big gold standard now. That's the most expensive thing that cities deal with.
It is, and it's, developments can't happen without water. And I know we don't want a lot of development here, but we got to be able to supply the city and our citizens with a service that they can afford, because Denison really upcharges us quite a bit.
They do.
So
do indeed.
That's a big project.
Talking about positive things going on in Pottsboro, we've had a sewer project upgrade going on for 2 years. Yeah. How is that project coming?
That project is completed.
Awesome.
We've in April they completed the final building of it. They did all the testing in the last few months, and we're online. And now that we have plenty of stormwater, let's start that one over.
It's okay. No, you're doing fine right there. But in a community our size, it takes. And growing like we do, it's hard to estimate what you need, but we're basically in position to go 25, 30, 40 years with what we've got now.
Yes, because we do accept sewage from Tanglewood. It comes from all over outside of our city limits. So that sewer plant is really going to be helpful for the city and for us to expand.
Right.
Outward.
So in the midst of positive things that go on in the city of Pottsboro, there's some challenges, no doubt, or some opportunities, people call it. What are some of the challenges that you see Pottsboro facing the next 5 to 10 years as we develop and as we grow?
Just our roadways are probably the biggest challenge. 289 is going to be with the developments that are going on in Denison out there on 406.
Yeah.
So we're going to have
That's going to impact us a lot.
Huge, because anybody that works in Frisco, Salina, Prosper, Gunner, that way, they're going to come 406 and they're going to come right down 289. Exactly that's why TxDOT is, they've tried to expand this the roadway, but we really got to look into that and make it better, because it's going to be congested.
It's going to be highly used in the next 10 years. Now,
sure is.
Recently on our website, it talks about a street pavement assessment that began in August. What is a street pavement assessment? And people complain about every little pothole. That's just part of small town America. But what are we doing in regard to our roads and streets in town?
Well, thanks to AI, this street assessment, we hired an engineer firm to come in, and they use AI technology, and they take a camera and they film every roadway in the city of Pottsboro.
Wow!
And this they put it back into AI, and AI looks at the street. It judges how the street is for potholes, for alligator cracking, and it puts it in a category from worst to best. And then that gives us an idea of exactly where we need to start and put our money towards our streets. So we're not going to be, doing any favors. Some people think that, their street's not getting done and it should be done, but we want to do this in a fair manner, and this system will let us do that.
That's amazing to me. So artificial intelligence will evaluate every street in Pottsboro and prioritize which ones get first bid. That is awesome. I'm looking, and I know a lot of people will be watching for that to happen.
And we're going to put it out on the website so people can look and see where their street is, and maybe how long it's going to take to get to them. But
Tom, one thing we need to let folks know is that right now City Hall is out of commission. We got hit by a lightning strike a few weeks ago, and it has just shut down the whole building, hasn't it?
Yep, it definitely did a lot of damage. It did some damage to the inside. So Encore has shut the power off to City Hall. Our computers are down. We don't know what's broke. So we're having to deal with this every day. And if we can get people to be patient, we're gonna get there.
Patience is the key, folks.
The contractors are in there working on it, and we're gonna get this thing open as fast as we can.
Now, I understand if a lot of folks drop their water bill off there in the little slot, you can still get in that first door.
Yes.
And drop your water bill off, or pay online, or just write an old-fashioned check and mail it
to us. Yeah.
So, Tom, man, we've run out of time already. We'll visit again sometime.
All right.
Man, thank you for your service to the community, and good luck as you move forward.
I appreciate you, and I really look forward to serving this community. And if anybody needs anything, they're welcome to email me, call me, come visit me. I'm here in town every day.
That's awesome. Well, that's Tom Cece, Mayor of Pottsboro, Texas, and thank you for joining us for this Spotlight on Texas, and we'll be back right after this message with the second half kickoff of tonight's game.
2 minutes to go at halftime here in Mount Vernon, Texas, home of the Tigers, the Don Meredith Memorial Stadium. And it's been a great game with Pottsboro leading 25-20. We appreciate Alex Walston, Farmers Insurance Agent, sponsoring our halftime show, and Northridge Grill for sponsoring Spotlight on Pottsboro. Tom Cece, we recorded that interview, Bob, for last week's game. So
never got to do it.
If we alluded to Sanger Indians, you'll know why. We just didn't get a chance to play it with the weather. So I'm glad you got to hear from Tom Cece and get to know a little bit about him and what he's all about as mayor. Pottsboro Cardinals making their way onto the field through the smoke-filled tunnel of the Cardinal head with the Pottsboro High School on it. And
by the way, I remember a game here about 4 or 5, I think it's 5, maybe 6 years ago. It was really high scoring, and Pottsboro had a lead, and Mount Vernon was coming back, and they were driving late in the game with under a minute to go, and they fumbled. Pottsboro got the ball like around the 5-yard line. They ended up having a 4th and 1 at the 19 of their own 19. 81 yards the other way. They didn't punt. They went for it and barely got it on a measurement to win. I think the final was 43-42.
It amazes me how Bob remembers that stuff. I can't remember what happened last week, but that's fun. Good game. Let me give you an update on their volleyball team tonight. They played Howe and just came up a little bit short, went 4 sets and lost in 4. They are 0-2 in district overall. They're 13-15, but they are coached by Hayden and Hadley Williams. You'll recognize the Williams name. Bart Williams' daughters have gone off to college and graduated.
Hayden played basketball at Southeastern.
At Southeastern, yeah. She was one of the biggest rebounders since, what's his name?
Dennis
Rodman. Yeah, she was a rebounding machine. So Hadley is the head coach and Hayden is her assistant, and they're having fun doing that. Well, we're about ready to kick off. 0 on the clock. Halftime is up. Thank you to Alex Walston, Farmers Insurance Agent, for sponsoring that halftime show. Now we're getting ready for the Grayson Home Loans kickoff. Jeremy Lewis, the home loan specialist. Griffin Dyer setting the ball on the tee at the 40-yard line. They'll be kicking from south to north.
Tell you what, you see a variety of kickoffs in high school. We've seen an onside kick to the sideline, a little squib, a little pop-ups. We'll see what Pottsboro elects to do here.
Griffin Dyer looking on both sides to make sure everybody's set. Now he approaches the ball, puts the right foot into it, kicks it away this time. Down to the 15-yard line, taken there by the Tiger, coming up the middle of the field to the 30. Got a little opening on the right side, 35. Cardinals finally rounded him up.
Well, that's still probably the worst field position they've had in the game.
So. That's right, yep.
Let me look back at my
first kick away that we've had. Not a squib, not an onside, but got it down to the 15-yard line, and Tigers will take it at their own 37-yard line.
All right, how do you stop Dawson Witherspoon? I mentioned at halftime he had 17 carries for 159 yards.
That'll be the key.
And all 3 touchdowns. It looks like Cade George, the senior quarterback, is back out there. He left the game late in the first.
Pottsboro's got 4 down linemen on the defense with 2 middle linebackers right there in the middle. Cole Barker on the outside edge. Handoff to Witherspoon right up the middle. Cuts back to the right. They bottle him up pretty good, but he still gets 4 or 5 yards on that first down carry.
Good push by the offensive line there. You say you never talk about the offensive line that time.
Yeah.
How about Dane Carr, a junior, I think, had a good block on that
job.
one.
Second down. They're up to the line quick. 2nd and 4. Handoff to Witherspoon again. Goes to the right side, looking for the edge. Got it up past the 50-yard line, inside the 45-40, down to the 37 before Pottsboro can finally bring him down. Looked like they had him on a couple of occasions there, Bob, but he broke loose and picked up another 10 yards.
17 yards total. He's getting close to 200 for the game.
First down in Cardinal territory now at the 38-yard line.
Just keep giving it to
going
him.
To the machine. Off to the right side again. Going to be close to another first down.
And that time it was a good block by Jax Henry, their blocking back. He hadn't carried the ball in the game, but he's had a lot of good blocks. Picked up about 10 more right there.
Sure did. Move the chains again, moving them quick. They started down there in their own end zone, or into the field at the 38-yard line.
193 yards on 20 carries now. Just under 10 yards a carry.
Pottsboro's got to figure that out. We've got a wide receiver way out to the left.
Well, he's out of the game right now. Witherspoon is.
Yep, number 22 is in his place, going around the right edge. He's got some running room. Picks up another first down off the right side inside the 20.
Hunter Carroll, first time. I think that's the first time Witherspoon's been out of the game, and they just caved in that right side of the offensive line, left side of the defense.
They're going to stay with him, number 22. Which
12 yards.
Hunter Carroll still in the right. They're going to hand off again right at the middle. Oh, tripped up by Cole Barker, or he might have been in the end zone. He's inside the 10.
Carroll didn't have one carry in the first half.
Texoma Medical Center red zone. They're already back up to the line trying to get the Pottsboro defense off balance. There's the hand up again to Carroll. Brings him down quickly. It looked like
this is all on the ground.
That was Olson, it looked like, on the stop.
Maybe a gain of 2. Now Witherspoon back in the game after resting for 3 plays.
Let me make that up. That was Carson Nix there. Came in and made the stop on that run by Carroll.
Witherspoon's got to get back in to score the touchdown. He scored all the touchdowns in the game on the ground for the Tigers.
They've got all their receivers to the left, but Witherspoon's on the right side of the quarterback.
Well, why pass?
Got a tight end on this left side as well. Handoff up the middle. He goes to the left side of the line where all the blockers are. It's twisting, turning, going to stop him short. Pottsboro holds.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for the Tigers. They've moved methodically down the field.
All on the ground. They've only thrown 5 passes this entire game.
Less than 3 minutes on this drive. Handoff to Witherspoon up the middle. Had him stopped, but
I don't think he made it. He didn't. Oh, they counted it.
They had him short at the 3-yard line, but he wiggled loose and I think got the ball just inside the end goal.
I think his knee was down. Let's go to instant replay.
Let's do that. Yep.
His knee was down.
Yeah, we're looking at it now. It's down. Not really. But Tigers take the lead, 26-25, awaiting the extra point kick by the Tigers. Looks like number 15, Victor Polka. Extra point kicker. Ball is down. Kick is up. Good looking kick. That's good. So the Tigers take the lead, 27-25, 9:17 to go in the third quarter. We'll be right back.
Tired of your car adventures ending at the repair shop? Shift gears and keep the adventure going with a brand new Kia from Bob Kia in Sherman.
Are we there yet?
Yes, and for less.
Get 1.9% financing on the Kia Sportage, the Sorento, and the Kia Niro. Vehicles so reliable, even your GPS gets confused. Kia has best-in-class 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Adventure and savings are calling
at Bob Kia in Sherman.
Accessing care for non-life-threatening illness or injury shouldn't be a hassle, which is why Texoma Care's Urgent Care Denison makes it easy for you. Our certified urgent care center was named the 2023 Best Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic in the Herald Democrat's annual Readers Poll, and we're open 7 days a week with recently expanded hours. Just walk in or make a reservation at TexomaCareUrgentCare.com. In an emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
Pottsboro goes down 27-25 on that Mount Vernon drive. Bob will give us the update in just a minute. For now, it's the Grayson Home Loans kickoff by the Tigers. Approaches the ball. He kicks it a pooch kick to the right side of the field. That's usually where Garrett Doris is. We'll see.
He bobbled it, but he caught it.
That was him. So the Pottsboro Cardinals will take the ball on their end of the field at the 31-yard line.
Okay, so the Jeff's Auto Sales scoring drive recap to put Mount Vernon back on top. 63 yards, 8 plays, all running plays. And it was Dawson Witherspoon with his 4th rushing touchdown of the game. He now has 199 yards on 22 carries.
Hunter Carroll, the junior, got a couple of handoffs there and did pretty good on that drive. But, yeah, it was mainly Witherspoon carrying the weight of the offense for the Tigers. So here's Pottsboro with their first possession of the second half. We'll see if they can get untracked and get back on the top here. They're down 27-25. Humphrey fades back, passing deep down to Xavier Brady here on the right side. Caught the ball. It's a completion. Big first down at the 41-yard lines where they're going to mark it.
Had a man all over him, too, defensively. For the Tigers, Scott Segala was all over him, and it didn't make any difference.
Xavier did a good job focusing on the ball, bringing it in.
28 yards.
First down, Pottsboro now quickly in Tigers territory. Humphrey's going to keep it over the right side, trying to find the edge. Nothing there. He's pushed out of bounds, pushed a little late, it looked like.
Xavier Brady now has 110 yards receiving, Bobby, on 7 catches.
Cool deal. That's the breakout night he's been looking for. Been a little bit quiet. Of course, you can't really count last week, but Olsen was the big star for the first week. Good to see Brady getting untracked tonight, senior wide receiver. Coach Poe didn't like that push. It looked like he was about 2 yards out of bounds when Humphrey got pushed by one of the Tigers.
Now, usually the officials are quick to call those, too.
Especially when you're on that side of the field where the opposing coach is. 2 receivers wide out to the left on the far side from us and 2 right. Xavier Brady here on the right. Humphrey looking to the left side of the field. No, it was almost picked off, but incomplete.
Miscommunication. The receiver, Olsen, went downfield, and it looked like Humphrey expected him to stop.
Pull up, yep.
Or slant inside.
Yep. Fortunate that was not
Well, one
picked
thing,
off.
Mount Vernon, since early in the game, Pottsboro had a lot of success running. They're just saying, we're not going to let you run. If you want to beat us, throw the ball.
So
we're going to play man-to-man on all 4 receivers.
3rd down and 11 to go. After Humphrey's run a minute ago, he lost a yard, and that was an incomplete pass there. So Humphrey's rolling back, looking downfield to Brady's side. Brady catches the ball at the 30-yard line. Got it.
That was a great catch. He had to go down really low and catch it before it hit the turf. Picked up 12 on 3rd down and 11. Perfect timing. Humphrey had pressure. He had to get rid of the football. He goes over 200 yards passing.
Scott Zagala, the Tigers, pounding his head knowing he's just getting beat by Brady every time.
It's hard to guard somebody one-on-one.
Absolutely. 3 receivers to the left now, 2 to the right. Empty backfield for the Cardinals. We'll see if Humphrey's going to run the ball himself or find one of these wide receivers streaking down the field. Pulls up, looks to the sideline, takes a little extra instruction, and now barks it out to the offensive line. Snap is back. It's a quarterback keeper right up the middle. He gets a little open hole inside the 25, down to the 20.
Carry, guys.
It's going to be a first down. Good call by the coaches and good run by Humphrey up the middle. Looked like he would have been stopped for a 2 or 3 yard loss, but he ducked down under a tackle and picked up some big yards.
Cardinals got to keep scoring. They've only stopped Mount Vernon's offense from scoring a touchdown one time, and that was on a first down snap over the quarterback's head, and they weren't able to overcome that.
Ball's at the 20-yard line. We'll call it the Texoma Medical Center red zone.
Do it.
2 receivers to the left, 2 right. Nick's in the backfield with Humphrey. Waiting the snap. There it is. Going to be a quarterback keeper right at the middle. Big hole up the middle.
Oh, he almost hurdled.
Humphrey hurdles one of the Tigers inside the 10.
He almost landed on his feet and waltzed in for a touchdown. That was Isaiah Hunter, the safety who came up. Humphrey hurdled him, and he just barely clipped him and got him down at the 9.
Hunter went down for the tackle, and then when he realized he went up, he reached up and just barely got a shoestring. Pottsboro's got first down and goal to go with that beautiful run by Humphrey. He's going to keep it again. Up the middle, looking for the hole. Inside the 5, 2, 1, touchdown! Give it to him.
He did.
Woo! Touchdown, Pottsboro. Humphrey right up the middle for the touchdown.
That's the first rushing touchdown. Caden Humphrey has 3 touchdown passes. That's his first time to carry it in from 9 yards out.
Humphrey, the senior leader.
It's a shootout, Bobby Hancock.
Yeah, that's a beautiful play, beautiful drive right there with Xavier Brady and Humphrey leading the way. As the senior leadership on this offense.
They're going to go for 2.
They're going for 2. It's 31-27. 31-27, 7:17 to go in the third quarter. So they got 2 receivers left, 2 right, all tight into the
It is
line
not
of
the
scrimmage.
wild card. It's
Nope.
a regular formation, but tight.
Man in motion. Xavier Brady in motion, fakes the pitch to him, then goes to Olson over the right side. Was that Olson, Bob?
Yep.
2-point conversion from Pottsboro. Big play right there. I'll give that a woo!
Thanks to the 6-point lead. We'll take a break and be right back.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Farmers Insurance Chad Towery Agency is here for you. From home to auto and more, their team puts hometown hospitality at the forefront of everything they do. Proud to serve Pottsboro, they're dedicated to delivering the coverage you need with the personal care you deserve. For insurance that feels closer to home,
call Towery Insurance to get a quote.
No matter the season, Fletcher Ace Hardware has what you need to get the job done right. From Stihl power tools like trimmers, mowers, and chainsaws to top-tier paint from Benjamin Moore or Clark & Kensington, they've got you covered. Grilling season? Fire up a feast with Traeger and Weber grills. Don't miss the Honey Hole, Fletcher's hidden gem gift shop, stocked with favorites like Tyler Candle, Pura, Row Casa Organics, and Capri Blue. And while you're there, come say hi to Ace Kitty, the real boss of the store. For expert advice and trusted brands, head to Fletcher Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
Back in Mount Vernon, Pottsboro takes the lead again, 33-27 over the Mount Vernon Tigers. 7:17 to go in the third quarter. It's the Grayson Home Loans kickoff. Griffin Dyer sets the ball on the tee.
He kicked it deep last time. We'll see here.
Kicked it down to the 15 last time, so gave up probably the worst field position of the night for the Tigers, but that didn't slow them down, did it? Dyer's approaching the ball. Puts the right foot into it. Squib kick this time right up the middle. Mishandled by the Tigers. Still finally brought it in. Got it at the 25. Run it up to the 31. Finally brought down. This now will be the furthest field position for the Tigers.
Here's your Jeff's Auto Sales. He's getting his money's worth tonight. All this offense.
Yeah.
Cardinals move rapidly. 69 yards in 7 plays. The coaches call Caden Hump. So Caden Humphreys took it in from 9 yards out. 2-point conversion pass to Olson, good. 7:17 to go, 33-27. Wow, seesaw game.
Humphrey was determined to get in that end zone. That next play to the end was that hurdle.
But can you stop Dawson Witherspoon?
Got to stop Witherspoon. We'll see
He's
what
got 22 carries for 199 yards and 4 touchdowns.
We'll see what Coach Lawler dials up, defensive coordinator. I know he's disappointed if they can't stop him yet. We'll see what they work out. 7:10 to go. Third quarter, still a lot of time.
See, they
in
spread
this
you
ball
out.
game.
Look how far out those receivers are. They're out by the numbers on the wide side of the field.
Stacked receivers to the left side, the wide side. One receiver to the right. Got a tight end on the right side. Hand off to is it Witherspoon? Yep. Gets past the 35-yard line, so about 4 or 5 yards on that first down run.
They like to spread you out. And then they have confidence with their blockers up there and Witherspoon's speed and running ability. He goes over 200 yards for the game.
Tigers back up to the line of scrimmage. Pearson Clayton by himself over here to the left, wide receiver. Fake handoff and then a pass out to the flat, bubble pass out to the 33-yard line and then up to about the 40 before the Cardinals stop.
Yeah, they stop him a yard short. That's a rare pass. Goes for 4 yards.
Bring up third down for the Tigers. 3rd down and 2. I can bet what play they're going to call here. With 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the wide side left.
Number 10 is going to get the ball.
Witherspoon right there over the right side of the offensive line. Boy, they
knocked him off his feet. But
didn't get the yards that he usually does, but he got enough for a first down.
I think it was Brody Burdett with the big hit there, but 2 yards, that's all they needed.
First down.
And you might notice no penetration either by the Cardinals front guys.
True that, yeah.
I think the splits, that's how much space is between the linemen. There's not much room there.
Ball is spotted at the Tiger 41-yard line, 5:55 and counting on the third quarter clock. Tigers come up to the line of scrimmage with 2 receivers right, 1 to the wide side left. Witherspoon takes the handoff right up the middle. Good defense by the Cardinals right there. Wrapped him up quick. 2-yard pickup for Witherspoon, which is nothing.
See, that's the thing. They never have 3rd and long because they run the ball. Well, think about this. They have now had
back up to the line of scrimmage quickly. 3 receivers to the right this time. No receivers to the left. So Witherspoon up the middle again, looking for the hole. Driving up to about the midfield line.
That was a gain of 7. Okay.
Ehrman on the stop.
Well, they now have, let me add this up, 25.
Ball is
36 plays, 30 running plays.
Ball spotted at the 50-yard line.
It's 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1. If I were a gambling man, I'd gamble on number 10 right here.
Yeah.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left, wide. It's
No,
handoff
they gave
to
it
number
to number
8. They brought somebody else in, and he's got to make it, but barely.
Oh, they gave him a great
They
spot
really did,
as
yeah.
Bryson Fountain came in on that one play.
Yep.
And they're going to give him the 1 yard.
Boy, that was so close.
I didn't think he got it.
Coach Lawler's looking at the stick, said, wait a minute, that's not where he went down. But moving on, 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. They are at the 49-yard line.
By the way,
Cardinal
Fountain stays in the game. So they're trying to give Witherspoon a little bit
break.
of a rest
Yep.
here in the second half.
And Fountain's a junior. They're giving these juniors a little bit of
in the first half, he had 17 carries for 159 yards.
Man in motion from right to
Hell,
left. He moved
that
upfield.
was motion.
That's
Flag
right.
is
Yep.
down.
Up the middle. It's the number 8. It's
Fountain.
Fountain up the middle into the end zone, but they're calling that baby back.
It won't count.
Oh, man. I'm afraid they threw a flag.
So what happened is the guy in motion, Donnie Blunt, he started running toward the line of scrimmage before the snap, which you can't do that.
Very evident. And there, Bob, there's a penalty marker in the end zone.
Well, maybe
I think one of the Cardinals hit Fountain after he was 8 yards deep in the end zone.
Oh, well, that would give him a 1st down, but the touchdown won't count.
Yeah. They're going to try and referees are going to get together and powwow and see what those penalties are. We know the first penalty, what that was.
Yeah, that happened right in front of us.
Absolutely.
It was easy to see. Blunt, who went in motion, he angled and started going toward the line of scrimmage about a second or two before the snap. You can't go toward the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. And then we had a penalty in the end zone at the end of the play. So
which it might have been a dead ball penalty. Either way, it'll be a 1st down for Mount Vernon. They'll get a net 10 yards out of this.
Gotcha. Referees are huddled up at the 30-yard line on Pottsboro's end of the field, sorting it all out. 4:07 to go in the 3rd quarter. Pottsboro leads 33-27, but Mount Vernon's on the move again. Referees calling the other officials in and explaining to them what happened, where we go from here.
It should be 5 yards one way and 15 the other direction, which is going to be a net of 10. Should move it down to the Cardinal 39, but I don't know why it's taken so long to figure this out because.
He's talking to the Mount Vernon coaches now.
Travis McClain in his 1st year. I think he knows how big. So here's the 5-yard walkout. So if you're Mount Vernon, you probably couldn't see that as clearly as we could on the other side of the field.
Right, yeah, it was right on our side.
But it was obvious. So there's 5 one way, and then now we're going to go 15 the other direction. So just like I said, it'll be at the 39.
And it should be a 1st down by the time they mark the ball down.
Oh, it will be because it was a dead ball. It's an automatic 1st down either way. Anyway.
Coach Aaron Bates out of.
Wait, it's got to be 1st and 10. How could you lose a yard?
Huh.
Unless, no, that was 1st down play. There's no way it couldn't be a 1st and 10.
They've got it marked as 1st and 1 right now. Coach Poe's out at the.
But if it was 1st down, you had 10 yards to go. You walk off 5 one way and 10 the other way. That's 10 yards.
That's my math.
That's
about the extent of my math, but I can do that.
Well, Mr. Broadus taught in 7th grade, you know.
Coach Poe comes off the field and just says, "Okay, whatever you guys say."
Now they
moving
signal
the chains.
it's a 1st down. Yeah, so
it'll be 1st and 10.
It had to be. There's just no other way.
1st down and 10 from the 39-yard line. We're in Cardinal territory.
Well, Mount Vernon is.
Yep, and
I guess Pottsboro's defense is. They got to figure out a way to stop Witherspoon. He's back in.
Back in. 2 receivers left.
Just
one
give
right.
it to him.
Right up the middle. Hit at the after 2-yard pickup. And
the
then
ball
picks up
came
another
loose. The ball came loose. Pottsboro signaling they got it. No indication yet.
There it is. There it is. Break. That's the break we were looking for, baby. We couldn't tell who made the hit and how the ball came loose, but we know the end result is Pottsboro's ball at about the 30-yard line.
Well, it's going to take something like that to stop him.
That's it.
That is the first turnover of the game.
Witherspoon was on the run, on the move, close to the first down, and ball somehow, some way came out. Pottsboro came up with it.
Now, this is the way you can win. You got to go score again.
Exactly.
You got to get more than a one-score lead on Mount Vernon. You do not want them having the ball at the end of the game in a one-score game.
3:58 to go, third quarter. Pottsboro's up by 5.
Remember, the Cardinals just
6.
went 69 yards, and Humphrey scored on a 9-yard rush.
33-27. Pottsboro up by 6 so far.
It's been crazy getting to that. They had an extra point bad snap, but they got 2 points on Mount Vernon's extra point that was blocked and returned.
Humphrey's going to keep it up the middle over the right side of the line. Nothing doing right there.
1 yard.
They had that played out. It was several of the Tigers, but number 6, Ryder Bowers.
That's 21 carries for Caden Humphreys in the ball game. He's got 148 yards.
One of the offensive linemen get up with a little limp.
You talk about being tired.
That's number 52 for the Cardinals, Brock Hill.
Yeah, he's their veteran. He's the only return. He goes to a sitting position when he gets to the sideline.
He got off the field on his own power, but went down when he came down. So maybe it's just a cramp. We'll see how they deal with that.
You're giving him water, so maybe.
2 receivers left, 2 right. Humphrey takes the pass, looking out. It's a slant over the middle. Is that Doris?
No, it's Olsen.
Olsen catches the ball at the 40 and gets down at the 45-yard line. Good first down play. That slant across the middle has worked several times for him, Bob. That was the touchdown pass for Olsen early in the first half. So Pottsboro maybe has found a weak spot. They can hit that middle, and then Brady every now and then over the top.
Well, they don't. They only have that one safety back there. That's why they've been working the middle since the second quarter, and it's really been successful.
First down and 10. Ball is spotted at the 44-yard line, Pottsboro territory. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Humphrey takes the snap. Hand off to Nix. Right, he got a hole, but he was drugged back down. He thought he was on his way, but he got pulled back down after about 6-yard pickup maybe on that one. Good run by Nix. So it's going to be second down and 5 after they mark the ball at the 49-yard line there.
Olsen comes out of the game.
Regular set for the Cardinals with the 2 receivers on each end. Nix to the right side of Humphrey. Second down and 5 for the Cardinals. Low snap. Humphrey picks it up, running up the middle. He's got a hole. He's past the first down marker and a little bit more. It'll be a first down for the Cardinals on Humphrey's legs once again. They're marking it at the 44-yard line. Tiger territory. Pottsboro's on the move. 2:05 and counting. Third quarter here in Mount Vernon, Texas, Don Meredith Stadium.
Man, you talk about 2 guys having huge individual games. Caden Humphrey for Pottsboro.
Well, definitely. He's
Dawson Witherspoon.
Rolling back to pass, nothing there. He's going to tuck it and run at the 40. He broke out of a tackle inside the 35-yard line.
Now hit from behind. Big lineman chasing him down was Landry Moss, a senior.
Which tackling from behind knocked him forward, I believe, knocked him into the first down territory.
Yep.
And they're moving the chains. Another first down for senior quarterback leader Humphrey, Caden Humphrey for the Cardinals.
Well, they sent everybody deep on that play, and there was really nobody. If he hadn't tackled him from behind, there was some running room. He made one guy miss. There was one tackler in the middle of the field.
A lot of green there. It's first down Pottsboro. They're on the move. They're at the 34-yard line. Tiger territory. 2 receivers left, 2 right. They're on the right hash mark. Hand off to Nix. Trying to find a hole. Gets up the middle.
Good blocking.
8 or 9 yard pickup right there.
Good blocking in front of him. Ashton Kemp, a senior, leading in that hole.
Byron Coldicott for the Cardinals as well. Big 79 down there on that offensive line.
No, you said for the Tigers.
I meant for the Cardinals. I think I corrected it before. I said Cardinals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cards.
Cardinals, but it's back to the regular set. 2 receivers right, 2 left.
That's second and 2.
Pottsboro's moving the ball, trying to get in the end zone once again to open up this lead. Hand off to Nix. He's got a big hole up the middle, inside the 20, knocked down to about the 15-yard line. That's all blocking right there. Good job, offensive line.
And they've got all those defensive backs bailing out, so they're not involved in the run defense.
Zach,
by the way,
yep.
Pottsboro hasn't had a lot of big plays in this game. They had 300 yards at halftime, but it's been just chunk yards, 10 here, 14-yard pass here, 5-yard run here.
Left side of that line opened up a big hole for Nix that time. Low snap. Humphrey picks it up, hands it to Nix. Up the middle. Picks up maybe a couple of yards on that run up the middle. We're in the Texoma Medical Center red zone. Inside the 20-yard line is the Cardinals. Ball is marked at the 14-yard line, 2nd down and 8.
That's the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break and be right back on Mix 96.1.
On the football field, you have to cover all the possibilities. With Farmers Insurance, Agent Alex Walston can help you cover all the possibilities in life. The lifelong resident of Pottsboro and a graduate of Pottsboro High School, he can help you with auto, home, renters, life, commercial, boat, motorcycle, and ATV insurance. When you need to protect the important things in your life, contact Farmers Insurance Agent Alex Walston, 321 West FM 120.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates. Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lime Run Life Habits of 2021. Products are not available in every state.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks. Like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado 1500 models.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Back in Mount Vernon, we're switching over from the third quarter to the fourth quarter. That whole time when we were at timeout, Coach Poe and Coach Aaron Bates were visiting with their offensive unit on the sideline. They walked down the field together, and they were giving instruction the whole way. So they realize how important it is for them to get into the end zone.
You got to get in here. 2nd down and 8 at the 14 of Mount Vernon after they turned it over, a fumble by Witherspoon, the first turnover of the game.
You had a good drive, but boy, you got to capitalize on it with the score. So Pottsboro's inside the 15-yard line at the 14, 2nd down and 8 to go. Snaps back, it's low. Humphrey picks it up. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to lose some yardage.
Yeah, I think that busted the play up when it was low. He had to reach down. Cordell Carolus Jr. came in there and dragged him down for a loss back at about the 18-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and long here.
Big loss there. Humphrey had a loss earlier in the third quarter, but it was only for a yard or two. 3rd and 12 on this big 3rd down play for the Cardinals now. 2 receivers on the short side of the field, 2 out wide side. Ball is at the, what is that, Bob, now? The 18-yard line.
You got to get it down to the 6.
Big play right here, 3rd down and 12 or 13 yards to go.
We got a timeout.
Humphrey's calling timeout. Didn't like something
we'll
he saw
take one,
there.
too. Back in a moment. Mix 96.1.
Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative proudly serves with these principles in mind: concern for community, education and training, along with members' economic participation. Community. As a member-owned organization, they live and work in the communities they serve. Education. Striving to provide you with insight regarding your specific needs and safety. Economic participation, keeping you connected so you can continue to make a difference in your community. Proudly serving their members since 1937. For more info, including Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative's High School Senior Scholarship Program, visit gcec.net. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative.
It's hot out here, but at the Utter family of dealerships, the deals are even hotter. During our summer sales event, we'll have 0% limited term financing, 0 money down, and 0 payments for up to 90 days. 000 is math that anyone would like. Visit us at Bob Utter Ford in Sherman or Blake Utter Ford in Denison. Don't let our mess fool you. We're open and ready to help you save. The Utter family of dealerships, where the deals are hot, but the payments are not.
3rd and 12 for the Cardinals. Snap is back. Humphrey takes it, rolls back, looking deep down the field. Finds a man. He's short, but he catches the ball. Xavier Brady on the far side of the field from us, going to be short of the first down.
And that was a late blitz by Mount Vernon, and he had to get rid of the football. Landry Moss came in on a late blitz, so he got rid of it and picked up just 3 yards. So it's 4th down Here comes a field goal team.
Going to be the third field goal attempt for the Cardinals tonight. They're 1 for 2, the second one having been blocked in the second quarter. So this will be about a 21-32, about a 32-yard attempt. Ball will be placed.
He made
at
a
the
28-yarder and had the 30, I think it was 38-yarder blocked.
Ball is back, snap is down, kick is up. It's going to be short. I don't know if it got tipped at the line or
it didn't.
Just didn't get a good hit on it. So that comes up short. Good drive by the Cardinals, but no points on the board.
That hurts. You got a turnover, and so when you don't score on something like that, it's almost like turning the ball back over.
Good point. And we ate up a lot of clock, but you got to come
So
out
that's
with
twice
points.
in this game. The only 2 times Pottsboro haven't scored, they missed field goals. One was blocked, and that one was no good.
So we're 33-27, 11-17 to go in this game. Deep in the heart of East Texas, Mount Vernon, Texas. Been a good, exciting game. Entertaining for sure. Glad that you've joined us tonight. And, thankful to Mix 96.1 for sponsoring our games and being a part of bringing Pottsboro football to the airways for 14 years.
Okay, Witherspoon's out there. Cade George is the quarterback. Witherspoon to his right. You got to stop him. You got to figure out a way. I don't know if you can. Last time he fumbled, that's the only way to stop him.
2 receivers stacked to the left, 1 to the right. Now man in motion from left to right. Pulls up. Witherspoon takes the handoff up the middle, cuts to the left at the 25. Knocked out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. Short of a first down. Be second down and 1. Mark it at the 29-yard line.
Well, here's the thing. Witherspoon had one 34-yard touchdown run, Bobby, but I'm just going to tell you, he got 2, he got 7, he got 2, he got 7, he got 3, he got 12, he got 24, he got 6, 15, 3, 7, 17, 10, 5, 1, 5, 2, 2, 7, 9, 9.
Witherspoon runs the ball right up the middle. Gets a first down. All he needed for the first down. Picked up about 4 yards right there. Actually, we'll call it 5. He went from the 29 to the 34. First and 10 from the 34-yard line.
Now at 28 carries for 236 yards and 4 touchdowns.
2 receivers left.
I don't think he's going to come out here in the 4th either.
Wide to the right. Fake handoff. Deep pass on the far side of the
it's
field.
Overthrown.
Overshot.
Way overthrown. Yep. Newberry was there on the coverage on Wesley Salinas, and the pass just sailed. It was way over. That's just the second pass of this half attempted by Mount Vernon.
Stay with us at the end of the game. We'll have the electrifying play of the game. Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative will be the sponsor of that. We'll figure out which play electrified us the most. There's been a bunch of them.
Maybe it'll be the biggest woo.
Snap is back, and the handoff to Witherspoon up the middle. Cuts to the left. Going to be short of the first down by a yard, but gets to about the 42-yard line. That's where they'll spot it. It's going to make it second down or third down and 2. Third and 2.
Man, that's not fair when you have second and long. You can just hand it off and get 8 yards.
Third down, 2 needed for the first.
2 receivers on the short side of the field. Got a tight end set on the short side of the field. Hand off to Witherspoon up the middle. First down and more. Up to the close to the midfield line at the 50-yard line, in fact, is where they're going to place the ball. Moving the ball quickly, and clock continues to move at 10 minutes to go.
30 carries now for Witherspoon, 252 yards.
He's been the horse, the go-to guy, and he's carried the load for sure.
He's listed at 5'11", 185. He's not huge. He's just really good running back. Fast, quick, change directions.
They gave him the first down there, and he takes the ball up the middle again for another 4-yard pickup. Bring up second down and 6.
Last time it looked like the only way they were going to stop him was a turnover. They got it. A fumble.
Witherspoon comes out. Bring Hunter Carroll back in, who had some effective runs in the first half.
He's got 3 carries for 23 yards in that last touchdown drive.
Carroll's lined up to the right side of their quarterback, and snap is back, hand off to Carroll, running over the left end. Got a hole. He's up the field to the 30, 25, 20. He breaks the tackle, steps out of bounds, fortunately, or it would have been a Tiger touchdown. They mark him out at the 21-yard line.
He's got some good speed, too.
Good speed. Yeah, he's a little shorter to the ground. Not a big guy, but, man, he can take off. Hard to grab hold of.
25 yards.
Cade George waits the snap. Hand off to Carroll again over the left side again. Same
he got
play.
knocked down.
Got him stopped there that time. Going to bring up second down after about a 4-yard pickup. Second down and 6 for the Tigers.
Oh, guess who's coming back in? Is he coming back in?
No,
nope.
They're staying with Carroll. And
well, they'll save him for third down.
Wesley Salinas is still in there, number 13, wide receiver, who took a snap earlier in the game in quarterback position. Actually, Witherspoon just came back in. Witherspoon is at the running back position, second down and 6. Have a feeling I know where this ball is going to go. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Hand up off the middle. Looking for the hole, found it. He's inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line.
You know, there's not that much room in there. He's just weaving and dodging between tacklers.
Right.
Got 11 yards there. Just doesn't look like there's that much.
In addition to his speed, he's waiting and biding his time, moving left to right to find the hole.
Yeah, he's a patient runner. That's what I would call it.
As soon as that hole opens, he hits it.
And he's just kind of gliding, changing directions all the time.
Right. Witherspoon's to the left of Cade George. George, the senior quarterback, waits the snap. Witherspoon in motion, goes to the left side, sets in his position in the slot. Pass in the middle of the field, knocked down by Cade Humphrey.
He had a chance. He got a hand on that, almost picked it off.
He knows it too, boy. His hands went up to his face mask, and he knows, boy, he just about had a pick.
Second and goal now from the 7-yard line. They took a chance there, threw the ball.
They moved Witherspoon out to the slot position, and he was not the
Well, they're not going to
receiver.
do that this time. I guarantee you they're going to give it to Witherspoon.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, get that camera over there.
Second down. Goal to goal for the Tigers. And there it is to the Witherspoon to the left side of the line. Oh, one of the Cardinals about had him but missed, and now he's in the end zone.
Just can't bring him down. He's too slippery.
Almost had him in the backfield, but I believe it was number 8 for the Cardinals. Burdette had a hand on him, but a hand won't do it. Touchdown, ties the ball game up 33-33. Tigers are lining up for the extra point, going for the 1 to take the 1-point lead.
That's his 5th rushing touchdown of the game. And the kicker is Victor Paca.
Wesley Salinas is the holder. The ball is down. Kick is up. It's true and good. It's 34-33. Tigers lead. 7:51 to go in the game. Don't go away. It's going to be a barn burner. We'll be right back.
When looking for a vehicle, you don't just want anything. You want the right vehicle. The one that fits your needs and, most importantly, budget. No gimmicks, no stress, just good hometown people to do business with. That's what you'll find at Jeff's Auto Sales. Jeff Auto Sales is committed to working with you. At Jeff's Auto Sales, every vehicle's price and down payment is clearly marked on the vehicle. And be sure to ask about their cash specials. Jeff's Auto Sales with the locations in Sherman and Denison and jeffsautosalestexas.com.
Buying that dream home may not be as hard as you think. Go to GraysonHomeLoans.com to read some of your neighbors' recent home financing success stories and see what home loan specialist Jeremy Lewis can do for you. That's GraysonHomeLoans.com. Jeremy Lewis, licensed in the state of Texas and equal housing lender.
Back in Mount Vernon, it's the Grayson Home Loans kickoff. Jeremy Lewis is the home loan specialist. Be sure to check him out if you're in the market for buying a new home. Kickoff by the Tigers. It's going to be a squib kick to the right side. Goes out of bounds, maybe barely went out of bounds.
Garrett Dorris let it go, and it just barely hit the out of bounds.
Yeah, it bounced right back in. So
here's your Jeff's Auto Sales scoring drive recap. Mount Vernon goes 80 yards in 10 plays. Witherspoon with his 5th rushing touchdown from 7 yards out. There really wasn't one big play in that drive. It was just, well, let me go back and look at Witherspoon here in that drive. He got 9, 5, 8, 8, 4, 11, and 7. He's now up to 33 carries for 274 yards.
Oh, man. 7:51 to go in the game. Tigers are up 34-33. Pottsboro's got to score this time, or we could begin singing, turn out the lights. Party's over. Don Meredith.
Well, there's still a lot of time to go in the game.
Indeed.
But You know, you haven't really stopped Mount Vernon. One high snap from center stopped him in the first half, and then a fumble in the second half. That's it. They've scored touchdowns on their other 5 possessions.
Humphrey looking deep on the right side. It's Xavier Brady trying to get downfield. Caught the ball. Ball is caught in Tiger territory at about the 40-yard line, inside the 40 actually.
That was a really high pass that Brady went up and grabbed at the 37-yard line, so
good concentration.
28 yards on the game.
Excellent play right there. Good catch by Brady. A little floater pass, stayed up a little higher than longer than it needed to, but Brady was able to bring it in.
Well, that gave him time. 10 catches for 153 for Brady.
We're in Tiger territory quickly here. Let's see if we can capitalize on that. The snap is low. Handoff up to Nix. Finds some room on the right side of the line, inside the 35, close to the 30. They'll mark it at the 32-yard line on that first down run by Nix.
Got about 5.
Which will bring up 2nd down and 5. Ball's placed at the 32. Good positive plays on offense. 7 minutes and counting as Pottsboro looks to the sideline. Got Doris over to the left side here along with Trace Olson. 2 receivers to the right. Fake to Nix, and Humphrey keeps it himself up the middle. Gets 2 or 3 yards, and then they wrap him up. Going to make it 3rd down for the Cardinals at the 29-yard line. Humphrey just couldn't find the hole. The defense collapsed on him after he picked up those first 2 yards. Made a big stop. 3rd and 2. Big run right here.
3rd and 2.
I'd say they're going to stick with Humphrey, let him try to get that first down.
Well, look how Mount Vernon's got everybody in close to the line of scrimmage.
Yes,
everybody's the safety's up there.
Yep, there's the quarterback keeper up the middle. Got the hole. He's at the 20, 15, inside the 15 and drugged down there.
Isaiah Hunter saved a touchdown, and Humphrey is down.
Humphrey, that tackle pulled that leg backwards. It was not a pretty tackle. I mean, it was a legal tackle, but Humphrey's leg came up behind him.
And he's still down on his back at the 10-yard line. I think the line of scrimmage is going to be the 12. I don't think he ever saw Hunter kind of jumped on him from behind.
Mm-hmm. This could be a rough injury right here.
Well, that was key number 3 to the game, Bobby.
Injuries, you're right. Good call.
Well, and this is our Texoma Medical Center injury update.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Well, Caden Humphreys had an incredible game.
Good senior leadership. Coach Poe walking back over toward the sideline.
He's 19 for 27 passing for 271 yards and 3 touchdowns. And he's rushed the ball 25 times for 164 yards and a touchdown. But he's going to walk off the field slowly. It's good to see he's under his own power. He's hobbling a little bit, but he's not, nobody's having to help him.
So I'm embarrassed to say I don't know who our backup is, Bob. Do you know who backup quarterback for the Cardinals is?
Yeah, I remember, but I don't remember, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. We'll get the number as soon as it happens. Humphrey's still walking on his own power. He's on the sideline now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it might be Landon. Oh, no, I'm not sure who it is.
We'll find
Coach Poe's out there talking to his team. Oh, I think it's Wynn. Is that right, Brady Wynn?
Number 7, Brady Wynn?
No, he's going out to a wide receiver spot. It looks like it's going to be, Xavier Brady.
Oh, wow. So we lose his prowess at the wide receiver spot. Xavier Brady takes the
First and 10 at the
position.
13 of Mount Vernon, trying to take the lead.
Yeah. Good news is Humphrey's running back over to Coach Poe with his helmet on. Low snap. Brady picks it up, drops it again, able to pull it in. Hopefully he's still got it.
That was close to a late hit.
They didn't call it. No flag. It was a low snap. Had several low snaps, and Xavier just couldn't quite bring it in.
That was
as
a
well
loss
as Humphrey
of 8.
Coach Poe talking to Humphrey out on the field about 5 yards, so it looks like Humphrey's going to come back in. So something's going awry.
That's tough. A guy who's been playing wide receiver has to come in and gets a low snap on the first play.
Yeah, well, we've had several of those really low. We got to figure that out and get that fixed. All right, we're back to normal. Humphrey back in the quarterback position. 2 receivers to the wide side on the left here, 2 to the right. Snap is back. Humphrey shooting to the middle of the field. It's Doris. He's got the ball, but so does one of the Tigers.
I think he won the wrestling match, though, at the 10-yard line.
Fantastic. Good catch by Garrett Doris at the 10.
He got some of it back.
It's going to make it, what, 3rd down? They can get a 1st down at the 2-yard line, but it's 3rd down and 7 for the Cardinals. Got to get to the 2 for the 1st down. Let's just go ahead and take it in the end zone and make it a touchdown. 4:50 to go on the clock. 33-34. Tigers are up by 1.
Going to go with the tight formation here.
Stacked receivers on both sides of the offensive line. Man in motion is Trace Olson. Fake pitch to Olson going to the right. Humphrey running up to the left side at the 10, the 5, inside the, he got the 1st down, I believe, Bob, not the touchdown.
Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the
1-yard line. Going to be 1st and goal from the 1.
What a play. That was an incredible play by Humphrey. He skirted the sideline. It didn't look like there was that much room there.
He knew right where he had to get. Senior leadership. Humphrey did a great job. He's still on the field, but he's stooped down. Coach Poe's talking to him, trying to see if he can still go, and he does. Turns back around, goes to the huddle. And let's just keep it on the ground. Keep it in Humphrey's hand. Let's try to get the big offensive line to open up a hole in the middle and just get this touchdown. Xavier Brady splits out wide to the far side of the field from us, closest to the home
it's a wild card.
Side. Wild card set.
To
Nixon,
the
Brody
left.
Burdett. Humphrey takes it, fakes the pass. Xavier Brady, oh! It was a pass. It was incomplete. Either that or...
No, I think he caught the deflection.
It was deflected, and Humphrey caught the pass.
I think that's what happened. Either that or he pulled it back down. I couldn't tell. It's back at the 6-yard line, though, so a loss of 4.
That's a dangerous play right there.
I thought it was a pass, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I think you're right. Xavier Brady was split out to the right, and he was doing the slant across the middle. Looked like he had a step on his guy, but somebody put a paw up and knocked it down.
So now it's 2nd and goal. Ball back at the 6.
6-yard line. They're back to regular set. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Nix to the right side of Humphrey. Humphrey's looking to the end zone. Nothing there. He tucks the ball, runs inside the 5, back down to about the 3-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and goal from the 3.
Yeah, they wanted to run that slant again, but it was covered, and Humphrey made a good decision to pull that down and run it.
Absolutely, yep.
There were 2 guys in the way of that pass.
When they had the ball at the 1-yard line, I'd love to see them running in with Humphrey.
It's at the 3 right now.
3-yard line, 3rd down and goal. Got 2 plays to get into the end zone. We've got 3 receivers to the left this time. Xavier Brady by himself on the right. Humphrey's going to take the snap. Looking to the left side. Got the man, Garrett. All by himself. Never touched. Garrett Doris, thank you very much. Touchdown, Pottsboro. Woo! That's a big woo right there, folks. We needed that score. 39-34.
I think it's the same play he scored on in the first quarter. That's his 2nd touchdown catch.
3:03 to go on the clock. Pottsboro takes the 39-34 lead.
Probably go for 2 here.
Looks like they're going to go for 2. They've got a 5-point lead now. 2 will make it 7, which makes a lot of sense right there. That means, all right, regular set, in tight. 2 receivers stacked on both sides of the line. Trace Olson goes around the end. He gets the pitch. He's in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. Olson took the pitch around the right end. Perfect pitch from Humphrey to Olson. Gets the 2-point conversion. We needed that. Pottsboro leads 41-34. We'll be right back.
Tired of your car adventures ending at the repair shop? Shift gears and keep the adventure going with a brand new Kia from Bob Kia in Sherman.
Are we there yet?
Yes, and for less.
Get 1.9% financing on the Kia Sportage, the Sorento, and the Kia Niro. Vehicles so reliable, even your GPS gets confused. Kia has best-in-class 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Adventure and savings are calling
at Bob Kia in Sherman.
Accessing care for non-life-threatening illness or injury shouldn't be a hassle, which is why Texoma Care's Urgent Care Denison makes it easy for you. Our certified urgent care center was named the 2023 Best Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic in the Herald Democrat's annual Readers Poll. and we're open 7 days a week with recently expanded hours. Just walk in or make a reservation at TexomaCareUrgentCare.com. In an emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
We're back at Don Meredith Stadium, Mount Vernon. It's a great football game on Friday night. 41-34. Pottsboro takes the lead yet again. And now we've got the Grayson Home Loans kickoff.
Might as well onside kick it. They got a variety of different onside kicks. Might as well try it.
Got the regular lineup. The ball's posted at the middle. It is a squib kick right to the middle of the line, number 21 for Cody Martinez.
He did a good job. He caught it and went down immediately.
Right there on the front line and did a good job. So they're going to have great field position after that onside kick, basically, for the Cardinals. And let's see. Spotting it at the 45-yard line, Tiger territory. So they've got 55 yards to go to get into the end zone.
So last time they threw one pass, it was incomplete, and ran it the other 9 plays of the drive and went 80 yards to take the lead. And then Pottsboro goes down and retakes the lead with 3:02 to go. What a game.
Mount Vernon has 3 timeouts. Pottsboro has 2. So, and then they have the 2-minute timeout. So Pottsboro Cardinals, some of the fans trying to pump up the defense. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right for the Tigers. Snap is back, hand off to Witherspoon up the middle to the left side. Pottsboro's just trying to contain him. They did. Whoop, nope, he broke out and got a first down, Bob. They had him stopped within 4 yards of the line of scrimmage.
I don't know how he did that.
I was getting ready to say 4-yard pickup and 2nd down and 6, but no, it's a first down.
Well, he apparently still has some gas left in the tank. 286 yards on 34 carries.
Tigers quickly back up to the line. The referees blow the whistle. Did they call it?
Coach
timeout?
McLean is way out on the field. He's out by the numbers. Saying, so is Pottsboro's coach is saying, what's going on here?
Referee's saying, he waved the coaches off. Get back off the field. So I don't know what happened. Maybe the referees weren't ready. Both of the teams were up to the line, but the referees.
Well, they're going to huddle up here.
No flags are on the field, so we don't know if there's a penalty.
Well, and it was before the snap, so.
Yep. Tigers were moving quickly, trying to catch the Cardinal defense off guard.
Well, now, at least they get a little rest now. Man, what a game by Dawson Witherspoon.
Yeah.
34 carries, 286 yards, and 5 rushing touchdowns. It's going to take another one by him, you would think, for Mount Vernon to have a chance in this one. Pottsboro's had, think about it, they've had 2 2-point conversions and scored 2 points on a Mount Vernon extra point. They've gotten 4 extra points that way.
Yep. Special teams making a difference. 41-34, 2:44 on the clock.
I don't know, is it a timing issue? I don't know what they're talking about. Coach McLean was way out on the field getting the explanation.
Right. Now Coach Poe, he says, I want my explanation. The white hat referee comes over.
Hey, if he gets one, I get one too.
Yep. What the heck is going on?
Hey, don't forget our Texoma Chevy dealer star of the game is coming up at the conclusion of tonight's game.
Yep.
And there's been a lot of stars to choose from tonight.
They're still trying to sort things out. Coach Poe's not happy with whatever explanation he's getting right now.
But I don't know what the problem is. It was pre-snap, and there's no penalties.
Yeah.
The ball's not going to move. It's at the 43 of Pottsboro. First down and 10. 2:44 to go.
All right, here we go, folks. 2:44 to go. First down and 10. Tigers in Cardinal territory. Snap is back. Hand off to Witherspoon. Of course, they stop him.
Yeah, he still got 3.
Cole Barker, number 12, on the stop right there. Picked up 3 yards. Going to be 2nd down and 7.
Maybe 2. Hey, but this is all 4-down territory from here on.
No doubt.
Not going to be any punts.
2:20 and the clock is moving. 2:20, the clock will stop at the 2-minute timeout. But it's going to go down to the wire, Bob. 2 receivers to the wide side right, 1 to the left. Snap back, hand off to Witherspoon. He's running up the middle. Pottsboro got him bottled up that time after about a 2-yard loss. Did Pottsboro? Yeah, they made the stop.
The 37, so he picked up 4 more yards.
Hard to say who made the stop. It was
Here's our 2-minute timeout. We'll take it and be right back. Mix 96.1.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, the Farmers Insurance Chad Towery Agency is here for you. From home to auto and more, their team puts hometown hospitality at the forefront of everything they do. Proud to serve Pottsboro, they're dedicated to delivering the coverage you need with the personal care you deserve. For insurance that feels closer to home.
Call Towery Insurance to get a quote.
No matter the season, Fletcher Ace Hardware has what you need to get the job done right. From Stihl power tools like trimmers, mowers, and chainsaws to top-tier paint from Benjamin Moore or Clark & Kensington, they've got you covered. Grilling season? Fire up a feast with Traeger and Weber grills. Don't miss the Honey Hole, Fletcher's hidden gem gift shop, stocked with favorites like Tyler Candle, Pura, Row Casa Organics, and Capri Blue. And while you're there, come say hi to Ace Kitty, the real boss of the store. For expert advice and trusted brands, head to Fletcher Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
41-34, your Pottsboro Cardinals lead with 2 minutes to go in this game. Beautiful night for football in Far East Texas. It's Franklin County. Mount Vernon Tigers hosting the Pottsboro Cardinals. It's been a great game for the fans to watch, and hopefully you've enjoyed it on Mix 96.1. Here we go, 3rd down and 4 for the Tigers.
Again, it's 4-down territory.
Pottsboro's got 4 men down on the line, 3 middle in the box. Hand off to Witherspoon, of course, over the left side, trying to get to him. He makes the edge, gets the 1st down.
Yep, he got it by about a yard.
Somebody's got to close that gap on the far side and keep him from getting around that end. 1st down.
According to my unofficial stats, Dawson Witherspoon is 3 yards away from going over 300.
Ball's placed at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Plenty of time on the clock at 1:40 to go. Snap back, hand off to Witherspoon, of course. Gets to the left side, juking and jiving, finds a hole, picks up another 5 or 6 yards on that 1st down run. Bring up 2nd down. And
probably going to be more like 8, maybe 7.
Place the ball at the 24-yard line. Looks like 2nd down and 4.
Hey, Aaron, tap him on the shoulder. Zoom back.
Hand off to Witherspoon, of course, again, up the middle to the right. Gets inside the 20. That's another 1st down.
Close to it.
Texoma Medical Center.
Red zone.
Red zone, and Caden Humphrey comes limping off the field, Bob. Don't know if that's a carryover from the earlier injury, but Tigers are up to the line quickly. Witherspoon, of course, up the middle. Picks up another 3 or 4 yards.
He's at the 15.
56 seconds and counting.
He's not getting huge gains, Bobby, but 4 and 5 yards every time.
Yeah, and chipping off the clock. Mount Vernon calls timeout with 55 seconds
here's
to go.
the stats for the game, updated for Dawson Witherspoon. 40 carries for 313 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Mama, that's a night of work. These boys are going to be tired on both sides of the line, man. It's been a game, a barn burner game, 41-34. 55 seconds. Mount Vernon has the ball on the 14-yard line in the Texoma Medical Center red zone. Let's see if Coach Lawler's defense can make a stop here, get the ball back somehow. We've had 1 fumble earlier in the game by Witherspoon.
Yeah.
But I got a feeling he's going to hang on to that ball now with everything he's got.
Hey, I got enough room for 40 carries.
You're done then. That's all
I guess I'm done.
Call down to the bench, say you can't run anymore. I don't have any more room.
Yep. Take him out. Put somebody else in.
Yeah. All right, we're waiting for Mount Vernon to break their huddle.
Pottsboro used their first time out, by the way.
That was Mount Vernon's.
No, Mount Vernon's
time out there.
I beg your pardon.
They didn't take it off the board, but yeah, that was.
No, they did.
It looks like it's still a 3.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. You're right.
Pottsboro has 2, and now Mount Vernon should be 2. Now they changed it. They heard us talking about them. 3 receivers to the left. It's going to be a handoff to Witherspoon. I'll just tell you that right off the bat. Nope, it was a fake. Pass out to the flat. He stopped.
Salinas.
Nothing doing. Good defense by the Cardinals. They're so far away, I can't see who made the initial contact, but a great defense by the Cardinals.
Pottsboro's wanting to know why the clock stopped, I think. Back at the, they're going to say a loss of a yard on that completion.
So it's a timeout by Mount Vernon. Clock stopped for that. Maybe the coaches felt like it should have clicked off a few more ticks before they got their timeout call.
Well, okay, you're in Mount Vernon. Come on.
Okay, the ball was at the 14, was it?
15.
And now, so they lost a yard on that one. Ball's placed at the 16-yard line. 3rd down and about 6 to get a first down for the Tigers. Cardinal defense is doing everything they can, fighting with their last breath to keep the Tigers out of the end zone.
Okay, they got one timeout left, right? Yeah, that's right. Mount Vernon does. Bobby, Dawson Witherspoon's going to get the ball.
No doubt.
If it takes 2 plays to get this first down, he'll get it both times.
Yeah,
everybody on the Cardinal in white needs to key on Witherspoon.
They tried to fool him that time with going out to the flat in that pass, and Cardinals did a great job defending that.
Well, one thing that Mount Vernon has done a good job of here, Bobby, they've used up the clock, so there's not going to be much left, even if they score.
One timeout left for Mount Vernon. 47 seconds to go on the clock. Pottsboro has 2 timeouts. 2 wide receivers to the right. Witherspoon takes the handoff. They had him stop in the backfield, but they finally brought him down. Maybe picked up a yard. It's going to be back to the original. 4th down. They did a great job getting in the backfield.
First time. That's the final timeout taken also by Mount Vernon.
So they mark it again at the 16-yard line for a no gain for Witherspoon. You don't hear that very often. 41-34.
Oh, okay, it's the only one of the game.
Pottsboro.
That is the only non-positive yardage run of the game.
Wow.
For Dawson Witherspoon.
Cardinals showing a lot of heart, a lot of gut right there.
So the ball is at the 16. I'm trying to see exactly where. It's about the 9 is maybe the 9.5 where the first down stake is. So it's about 7 yards, close, 6.5, 7 yards they got to get on this 4th down play. So do you have enough confidence just to give it to him and see if he can get the 6 yards?
That's what they've been doing all night. You got to stay with that. Caden Humphrey back out on the field. He was off the field for the last 3 plays, and he put his helmet back on. Senior wants to be back out there on this defense. 4th down for the Tigers. 4th down and about 6 to get a first down. They'd be at about the 9-yard line to get that first down.
Okay, well, Bobby, here's the thing. If he gets the first down, but the main goal is to stop him from getting the first down on 4th and 7.
Right.
But if he does get the first down but doesn't score, the clock's going to start running after they set the chains. No timeouts left.
Right. Mount Vernon is out of timeouts. Pottsboro has 2. 37 seconds on the clock. Pottsboro's inside, or Mount Vernon's inside the Texoma Medical Center red zone at the 16-yard line.
4th down.
4th down.
And about 7.
They've got 2 receivers to the right, 2 left. Pottsboro took the timeout that time. Going to do a little strategizing. Wanted to see the lineup. They had 2 receivers out to the right. Witherspoon was to the left side of the quarterback, George. So,
it's been you talk about a great game, Bobby.
It really is.
I want to look back at this real quick while we got just a second here. The biggest lead of the game, Pottsboro was up 6 at one point. They were up 9 points in the middle of the first quarter, 15-6. That's been the biggest lead. Other than that, it's been within a touchdown the whole game.
Excellent
back
game.
Back and forth, seesaw contest.
Long drive down to Mount Vernon. It sure be great to come away with a victory.
We've already had 2 lead changes here in the 4th quarter.
That bus ride will be a lot more fun if you come away with the win.
Well, you've got them in a good spot here, 4th and 7.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they got to give the ball to Witherspoon. I say that. I don't know that. They got a first-year head coach in Travis McLean. Who knows?
Oh, we'll see. Here we go, folks. 4th down, 37 seconds ticking on the clock. Witherspoon's in the backfield to the left of George. 2 wide receivers spread out to the right. No, that's not George, Bob.
They sent him in motion.
That wasn't George. That wasn't Witherspoon, though. Where is Witherspoon? He's not even in the game.
Incomplete. Woo! Incomplete. Woo! Incomplete off of the hands of Salinas at the goal line.
How do you do that? They didn't even have Witherspoon in the game.
Well, they thought it was too far, 7 yards to go, so the Tigers tried to throw for the win, or at least the tie, down 7.
Donnie Blunt was the junior running back in the backfield. He went into motion to the left. George threw the ball crossing pattern into the end zone.
In the middle. He threw across the middle. It was off the hand of Salinas, incomplete.
Defense holds 41-34. Pottsboro, 32 ticks on the clock.
All they got to do is take a knee, and this will be over.
Mount Vernon has no timeouts. don't understand why they did not have their power horse after 40 runs. He couldn't run one more.
He ended up with 41 carries.
Good night. I cannot believe that was the call.
Yeah, it's a victory formation.
Victory formation for the Cardinals. There's the knee.
And that's the ball game.
Pottsboro comes away with a hard-fought victory at Don Meredith Stadium in Mount Vernon, 41-34. Clock is ticking.
Tick, tick, tick.
We're going to take the break and come back with our post-game show and give you all the features and fun of this game. We'll be right back after this break.
Tired of your car adventures ending at the repair shop? Shift gears and keep the adventure going with a brand new Kia from Bob Butter Kia in Sherman.
Are we there yet?
Yes, and for less.
Get 1.9% financing on the Kia Sportage, the Sorento, and the Kia Niro. Vehicles so reliable, even your GPS gets confused. Kia has best-in-class 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
Adventure and savings are calling
at Bob Butter Kia in Sherman.
Northrick Grill brings the flavor 7 days a week with bold bites and hometown favorites. Start with bacon-wrapped jalapenos, crispy wings, or the loaded star nachos. Craving comfort food? Daily lunch specials hit the spot with homemade meatloaf, savory enchiladas, golden fish and chips, and more. Don't miss Friday night prime rib. Choose from juicy 7-ounce to 14-ounce cuts, cooked to perfection. Sundays, all-you-can-eat catfish. Add in weekly live music, indoor and outdoor seating, and a chill atmosphere. And you've got your new favorite hangout, Northrick Grill. Open every day in Denison, just off Highway 75.
Towery Realty, the Pottsboro real estate experts you've been looking for. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling your current one, their team is ready to help you get the best deal. With local expertise and a commitment to making the process smooth and stress-free. Towery Realty is here to guide you every step of the way. Visit www.toweryrealty.com today and see why so many trust Towery Realty, where finding your perfect place starts.
No matter the season, Fletcher Ace Hardware has what you need to get the job done right. From Stihl power tools like trimmers, mowers, and chainsaws to top-tier paint from Benjamin Moore or Clark & Kensington, they've got you covered. Grilling season? Fire up a feast with Traeger and Weber grills. Don't miss the Honey Hole, Fletcher's hidden gem gift shop, stocked with favorites like Tyler Candle, Pura, Row Casa Organics, and Capri Blue. And while you're there, come say hi to Ace Kitty, the real boss of the store. For expert advice and trusted brands, head to Fletcher Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
On the football field, you have to cover all the possibilities. With Farmers Insurance, Agent Alex Walston can help you cover all the possibilities in life. The lifelong resident of Pottsboro and a graduate of Pottsboro High School, he can help you with auto, home, renters, life, commercial, boat, motorcycle, and ATV insurance. When you need to protect the important things in your life, contact Farmers Insurance Agent Alex Walston, 321 West FM 120.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliates. Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima and Life Habits of 2021. Products are not available in every state.
Hello, I'm Susan Brown, your local banker at First United Bank Pottsboro. Like you, we love our kids and our community, and know that we've been empowered to make huge impacts in the lives of those we serve. Cardinals, as you charge onto the field and hear the whistle blow, remember that you're not just playing for the game, you're playing in unity to make a difference. Go Mighty Cardinals. First United Bank, member FDIC.
What a ball game here in Mount Vernon, Texas. Pottsboro Cardinals come away with the victory, 41-34 over the Tigers of Mount Vernon. It was a hard-fought victory, giving these kids a chance to show they have a lot of heart and are willing to do whatever it takes to win the game. Mount Vernon brought everything to the table, and I just can't figure out why they didn't run number 10 on that last play. But it's okay. We'll take it.
Let me just go over the scoring real quick, Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Ready.
Pottsboro scored first. Xavier Brady touchdown catch, 6-0. Then Mount Vernon scored. The extra point was blocked and returned all the way by Olson. Made it 8-6 Pottsboro. Then they got the ball back because Mount Vernon had scored. Garrett Doris caught a 7-yard touchdown pass. It was 15-6. Then Mount Vernon went and scored a 34-yard run by Witherspoon. It was 15-13. That was the first quarter. That was still in the first quarter. Mm-hmm. Second quarter, Pottsboro got stalled out down by the goal line and ended up taking a 28-yard field goal by Griffin Dyer. That made it 18-13. Mount Vernon went down and scored on a 15-yard run by Witherspoon, 20-18. Then it was a 3-yard touchdown catch by Olson, 25-20. Pottsboro actually got the ball back. They finally stopped Mount Vernon on first down. The snap went over the quarterback's head for a 15-yard loss, and they ended up punting, the only punt of the game. So at halftime, Pottsboro was ahead 25-20. Second half, Mount Vernon goes down and scores. They get the ball first. Witherspoon, 1-yard run. It's 27-25 Mount Vernon. Pottsboro gets it back. Humphrey scored on a 9-yard run, and they get a 2-point conversion to go ahead 33-27. That's the end of the third. In the fourth, Witherspoon scored his 5th touchdown of the game on a 7-yard run to make it 34-33. Mount Vernon back on top. Pottsboro drove down. They had some – Caden Humphrey got hurt, came out of the game for one play. They lost yardage, but eventually they recovered, and he scored. He threw a 3-yard touchdown pass, his 4th touchdown pass of the game to Garrett Doris with 3:03 to go. They got the 2-point conversion run by Olson. That made it the final score 41-34. But there was 3:03 to go in the game.
A lot of time.
And Mount Vernon got the ball at their own 45. They ran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays, and they had a first down and 10 at the Pottsboro 19 with like a minute to go. They gained 4 on first down. They got it to the 15. On second down, they lost a yard. On third down, they threw a pass to the outside that gained 1 yard, and then on fourth down, the incompletion in the end zone. That's how crazy back and forth this game was.
Pottsboro showed a lot of heart. Defense sucked it up and did what they had to do to keep them out of the end zone. And, man, just a great game for the Cardinals. Early in the game you talked about confidence, and this was a game that they'll look back on the film and they'll say, man, this is a great game.
Well, you watch – if you're a Mount Vernon fan, you're going home going, how did we lose?
How did we lose that game?
How did we lose that game?
41 rushes, 300-plus yards. How do you lose that game?
Let me go over the stats real quick, and then we'll come back with our Grayson Collin Electric Co-op electrifying play of the game, and our Texoma Chevy dealer star of the game. So Pottsboro into the game. This is great balance too. 222 rushing, 281 passing for 503 yards. Mount Vernon had 358 yards rushing, 300 of those by Witherspoon, 45 yards passing, 403 total, and they had the game's only turnover too. It was a fumble by Witherspoon in the third quarter. So here's your individuals tonight. You can chew on this when we go to break, and we'll come back and tell you who the star of the game is. You ready? Caden Humphreys. He was 22 of 30 passing for 281 yards and 4 touchdowns. He completed his last 8 passes.
Wow.
He had 4 touchdown passes, 281 yards. He also rushed the ball 27 times for 177 yards and a touchdown.
Good night.
The leading receiver, Xavier Brady, had 10 catches for 153 yards and a touchdown. Garrett Doris had 5 catches for 60 yards and 2 touchdowns in the game. Olson scored a touchdown receiving, and he had a couple of 2-point conversions. He caught one, and he ran one in, which could be the difference in the game.
Yep.
And that blocked extra point that was returned all the way by Olson. So he scored 6 points right there. Two 2-point conversions and a block kick return.
That's it.
So great effort by Pottsboro to win. I don't know how they won that game. I guarantee you, even Pottsboro fans are saying, I don't know how we won that game. All right,
we'll take it.
So wait a minute. That was the stats for Pottsboro individually. Dawson Witherspoon is awesome. He had 41 carries for 313 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Golly.
What a night.
Amazing.
41 carries. Now, let me add this up, okay? Because in the second half, they brought Hunter Carroll into the game, and he rushed 5 times. They had 17 other plays, so they had 58 plays, and Dawson Witherspoon had 41 rushing attempts out of the 58 plays in the game.
Wow.
That's about 75% of the time, but then they didn't give it to him the last 2 plays of the game. So Cade George, the quarterback, ended up going 2-for-5 for 10 for 45 yards. And those last 2 passes, one for -1 yard on third down inside the 20 with the game on the line, and an incompletion at the goal line that was a little high off of the fingertips of Salinas. That's your ball game.
What a game. What a game. We're going to take a break right here, but we'll be back with the electrifying play of the game and your player of the game, sponsored by the Chevy dealerships.
Texoma Chevy
Texoma Chevy dealers. We'll be right back after this.
Chevy makes America's most dependable trucks, like the rugged Colorado, the highly capable Silverado 1500, the powerful Silverado HD, and the uncompromising Silverado EV. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
It's Chevy Truck Month. Well-qualified buyers can get 2.9% financing for 72 months on Silverado 1500 models.
Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Accessing care for non-life-threatening illness or injury shouldn't be a hassle, which is why Texoma Care's Urgent Care Denison makes it easy for you. Our certified urgent care center was named the 2023 Best Urgent Care Walk-In Clinic in the Herald Democrat's annual Readers Poll, and we're open 7 days a week with recently expanded hours. Just walk in or make a reservation at TexomaCareUrgentCare.com. In an emergency, call 911 or go to the nearest emergency room.
The Pick 6 meal for 2 is back at Buffalo Wild Wings of Sherman. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 fountain drinks for just $19.99. Dine in only. Some restrictions apply. Pick 6 meal for 2, perfect for all the games or just hanging out. All with 1 giant screen and 45 50-plus-inch TVs, so you never miss the game. Open 11 to midnight Sunday through Wednesday and 11 to 1 Thursday through Saturday. The $19.99 Pick 6 meal for 2, only at Buffalo Wild Wings inside the Sherman Town Center.
Tanglewood Resort invites you to come have a blast or just relax at their new renovated resort on beautiful Lake Texoma. Enjoy fine dining from new menus in their 2 different restaurants. Check out live music every weekend on the all-new outdoor tiki stage. Play trivia on Tuesdays or karaoke on Thursdays. While you're there, take a dip in one of their 3 sparkling pools. There's fun times for everyone at Tanglewood Resort. Book your getaway today at tanglewoodresort.com.
Woo! What a game. What a game. Is a great victory for the Cardinals in this week 3. 41-34, Cardinals over Mount Vernon Tigers. We got to do a little business with the Grayson Collin Electric Co-op, electrifying play of the game.
Let's go with our Texoma Chevy dealer star of the game first for Pottsboro.
Presented by Texoma
I just
Chevy
added
dealer.
it up. Combined passing and rushing, senior quarterback Caden Humphrey. Now, he was a player of the game last week, but he had 458 total yards combined, rushing and passing. And he threw 4 touchdown passes and had he scored he was in on all 5 touchdowns.
Yeah. So
one way or the other.
And so Humphrey got it the first week, and so we like to spread it out. But it's just hard not to give it to Humphrey. But Bob and I have made an executive
We're going to have
decision.
a Texoma Chevy dealer player of the week this week. Xavier Brady had 10 catches for 153 yards. That's amazing.
Good.
And some of his catches were miraculous kinds. You remember he had that one right before halftime where you thought they were going to go for the whole thing and set up the field goal. Now they missed the field goal. But anyway.
So those are your Texoma Chevy dealers
players of the game.
Players of the game. Caden Humphrey and Xavier Brady. Now we've got the Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative electrifying play of the game, boy.
And it was electric.
A bunch of them.
I mean, I think all 3,000 fans were on their feet. It was 4th down and 7. Pottsboro was up 7 points with 37 seconds to go in the game. And they didn't. Dawson Witherspoon wasn't even in the game. We speculated during the timeout that they would give it to him. But maybe, it's a hot night. He had 41 carries for 313 yards, so maybe.
May have been gassed.
Might have been, but you'd think he'd won out there. But they elected to go with a pass, and the Pottsboro defense stepped up. Good coverage, and the pass sailed high.
So usually our electrifying play is an offensive kind of play, but we're going to give this electrifying play of the
defense.
Game. Defensive stop on 4th down to end the game.
To win the game, preserve the game, basically.
So thank you to Grayson Collin Electric Cooperative for sponsoring that electrifying play of the game, and indeed it was. I know Coach Justin Lawler is proud of that defense tonight.
What a game. You couldn't ask for a better game here in a non-district contest. I think the fans got their money's worth, and it'll be homecoming next Friday night at Pottsboro as they host the Munster Hornets.
That's it. 2A champions last year, so it's going to be not an easy game. That's going to be a good game, too, so make sure you check it out. Bob, you want to wrap us up and send us out?
Thanks for joining us, and thanks to all our sponsors for making broadcasts like tonight, this thrilling game, possible, as Pottsboro beats Mount Vernon 41-35, 41-34, the final, I should say. And this is thanks to Cobain back at the studio, and for Noah Fowler, our cameraman, and for Bobby. For Bobby Hancock.
That's
I
me.
got it, Bobby Hancock, Bob Sullen. So long. This has been a Keystone Broadcasting Mix 96.1 sports presentation.
This has been Pottsboro Cardinal Football, brought to you by the Utter family of dealerships. The Pottsboro Cardinals are sponsored by your farmer's insurance agent, Alex Walston, Texoma Medical Center, Fletcher Ace Hardware, and Grayson Collin Electric. The Cardinals are also brought to you by your local Texoma Chevy dealers, North Rig Grill, Jeremy Lewis Mortgage, and Jeff's Auto Sales. The Cardinals are sponsored in part by Buffalo Wild Wings, First United Bank Pottsboro, Tanglewood Resort, Towery Insurance, and Towery Realty. Thank you for joining us for tonight's game of Pottsboro Cardinal Football.